Good morning, everyone. We are D&D Breakfast Club. We're a group of friends from Minnesota that get together every Sunday morning at 7:30 CST to play some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We're here to chronicle our journey and hope that you will all enjoy your stay. This is a live play, actual play stream. If you have any questions about the campaign or any questions at all, we can get to them during the break or after the game. This is session 37 of our campaign titled Mad Magnus Monroe. You're starting to get to some of those points in the game where you might actually meet Mad Magnus Monroe.
Yay! Kill him.
Today you have met his shield. So, well, you haven't quite met him. He has thrown acid at Merritt. That's about as much as your introductions have gone.
We assuming
someone.
Shield.
If they throw acid at you, I feel like you've met him.
We have broken bread.
That's right. Or bones or whatever.
There's a giveaway today. It's not ongoing.
Hey.
Today, big Christmas giveaway. Dungeon tiles. Many dungeon tiles. We're going to do that at the end of the game today. So stay tuned. At the end of the game, we're going to give them away. Subscribers will have 5 entries, and everyone else will have an entry, whether you subscribed or not. We just want to make sure everyone has a fair chance. A close fair chance.
Wait, so that means we get entries?
No, you don't get shit.
You might have subscribed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too bad.
I subscribed too. Also, I don't want your stinky tiles.
Fine. I mean, I have other stinky tiles.
Yay.
I like the magnet tiles because they click really cool.
Love clicks.
I secretly just want to go like this.
And that's why you can never have them. Okay. I'm going to do a rules after the fact. This is things that I think either I could have done differently or that we did incorrectly or that you did incorrectly. One of those. This time, I am looking at the spell called Suggestion.
I knew that was going to come up.
Time for a ruling.
My ruling is going to be,
Hand on your ankles, boys.
as you guys use this spell, you need to be thinking very closely what you're going to say. For one, it says they would not do anything suicidal. The more and more I think about it, having hobgoblins attack giants,
Suicidal.
it sounds more suicidal to me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm doing it.
Exactly.
I wouldn't claim Delaran was non-suicidal, I guess.
So, that's the first part of the spell. You wouldn't do anything that would, obviously be harmful to yourself. And all those hobgoblins died very, very quickly. Because they fought giants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go back on my ruling from last game, but just going forward. The
Okay.
second part of that, you really want to watch what you're saying. You stated attack the giants. It's very possible one attack could satisfy the way you worded that spell, and
That's
then they
probably-
might run away.
Yeah.
Well, I would definitely run away if it was
I'd
me.
take one swing. I'd throw a rock and be like, fuck it, I'm out. Yeah.
Throw a rock. That's an amazing thought.
I'm out of here.
There could have been a lot of things that went differently. It's not a huge deal. The hobgoblins probably all died to one merit fireball anyways.
Yeah.
But it will be a bigger deal going forward. What is this?
That's Tia.
Tia does not have a bow.
No, look. I mean, we opened it 12 minutes ago. I haven't modified
That is
You gotta razor it off, yeah.
Merit's familiar. For now.
more or less.
Till we get you
Even
a
though
real
she's
Tia.
actually
Paint her
Made
silver
of-
and take out her bow.
pink glitter. God.
Okay. That's my rules after the fact. Inspirations after the fact. I don't have any inspirations after the fact for this game.
Oh shit! I'm all out.
Can I nominate
I have one.
Delaran for lasting like 2 or 3 rounds against a giant and not taking any damage?
No.
No.
I mean, you can nominate him.
Okay.
I don't
Thanks,
concur.
bro.
You said you have one.
I have one inspiration left.
Oh, you have an inspiration.
I have one.
Quick.
Oh,
I
Nominate
have
me
one,
for
but I have
something.
one.
Nominate me for something, dude. I need one.
What did you do? That was
I
so
nominate
cool.
Garamond for not being an asshole. I wrote the fact round thing that we all wrote.
Yeah, same
That
here.
was last game.
Yeah, I still have it.
No, I was saying, what did he do that would deserve an inspiration?
Stop being an asshole the last game.
No.
No? All right, sorry.
No, I was probably an asshole last game.
All right. Well, fuck it. I got nothing.
That's all my intros. Do a recap, then we can begin.
All right.
Who wants to do the recap?
You.
You want me to do the recap?
I don't care. Roll for
Where do we
it.
start?
I was
Brian?
here last, so I feel like by Raw, I'm
By
supposed
Raw?
to do the recap. Yeah, by rules is written, which is the last guy who does the recap. If we're gonna stick to that, you guys unfortunately might see me doing the recap a lot.
All right, let's do it.
Hand Badger. Good
Go for it,
morning.
Josh.
Okay, all right. So last game, we
Start at Citadel.
started the Citadel. Hung out there for a little bit. Got some news from Gloriosa. I don't remember what she talked about. What did she talk about? Not
The
much.
Temple of the Three Furies.
Oh yeah, Temple of the Three Furies. And
Three
the fact
Furies.
that some shit was going down there, we should probably go there after this. Lodi was heading there, we needed to back him up, yada yada. That's all I remember.
Gotta go to Gyeldon.
Right, Gyeldon. So, we were like, after we deal with giants, we zipped over to Woodhaven. We found Hack there, some guards were molesting him, and Delaran tried to command them to stand down. I laughed in his face because they're assholes. So then we went up to talk to, what's that sand wizard dude?
Sand Wizard.
Yeah, the sand wizard. The guy with tattoos on his face?
What?
My stomach's like,
Nobody?
what's this thing?
The Sand Wizard?
He makes the sand stuff, the maps with the
Oh,
sand.
Chenier.
Chenier.
Yeah.
We went to talk to Chenier, and Chenier was all butthurt
Sand
because
Wizard.
he found out that,
River Storm.
Riverstorm had fallen, and he couldn't get a hold of anybody. Lawrence One Eye's probably dead. The
And
King's probably dead.
And he didn't want to contact the king. He didn't
He
want
tried,
to
though.
No,
He
he
did
didn't
try.
want to attempt to.
Didn't
right?
he try then?
He
I think I
did.
talked
He
him
tried
into
with
it.
Yeah.
He did,
He said
but he
couldn't.
said he did not want to because the king's not supposed to be alive.
Or whatever. Anyways, we think some bad shit happened there. Magnus is down there. It's pretty bad. And so we're like, oh shit. Yeah, we'll put that on the to-do shelf. So we went to the fort by the hole in the wall that the shield was at. Admittedly, we did a poor job of planning. We split up, so Art went around one side and went in, and we were going to distract on the other side, and Art blew up the tunnel, and the rocks fell down, but there were already some giants through. And so we were going to come in the other side and try to kill those giants. Art also did this amazing thing where he brainwashed a bunch of the hobgoblins to attack the giants and end their horrible lives prematurely.
Which was the rules after the fact.
Yep, we had rules after the fact just now about that. But it was cool anyways, and it's already in the game, so fucking it's canon for now.
Yeah.
It can change later.
It's canon forever until the next time you cast the spell.
Right, and then it will work differently. Magic's on the fritz anyways,
Yeah.
whatever. So I sent my horse to the door because he is a loyal and trustworthy steed. And then we blew him up because we had explosives on his back that we got from Woodhaven.
For all those keeping track, that's about 6 horses for Delaran.
Actually, that's not far off. That's probably pretty close. So we
Well,
blew up him in the door.
Clyde 3 times.
Yeah, that's why his name's Clyde too. They're all Clyde. So we blew the door up and we got in, and yeah, right. No kidding, Frosty Mouse. I love when a plan comes together. And then Delaran's like, if the giants escape, it's bad for everybody. So he rallied the troops to attack the giants, which was fucking horrible, it turns out. But here we are. I'm fighting giants. Art is over here trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Merritt just got acid barfed on by the shield and is trying to fly out of range. I think the shield and him are going to have some kind of weird magical dogfight, which he is destined to
Well,
lose.
the shield's up here.
Yeah.
Barrett's flying this way.
He's flying away, which is a good idea. And Garavon is way back in the fucking nosebleed section, loosing arrows from 200 feet away because he can't miss. He's amazing. So,
But he has missed.
but
I have.
I didn't notice. So here we are. That's where right now. Did I miss anything salient, guys?
Sounds about right. There's a couple things you missed. I'll just quickly touch on them.
Okay.
One is Chenier received a message that
Sand
said...
Wizard.
Chenier received a message that said Riverstorm's been taken
That's right.
and that Magnus is there right now.
Yes.
2, you escorted some Dragonborn out of the Citadel. We didn't get to that part.
I do. Yep.
And they're headed west, and they didn't tell you why.
We figured it out, though.
You can assume they're
We pieced
probably
it
headed to
together.
Riverstorm now.
Yeah. We deduced.
And that's about it.
What about my awesome heart-to-heart with Gloriosa?
Caravan threw Delaron under the bus, well, under the wagon, because there are no buses,
So bad.
and then had the wagon back over him 3 times and roll over him again and back over him as you kept throwing him under.
Thanks, bro.
It was amazing.
I mean,
You're like, that motherfucker.
you're not afraid of hiding the truth, so
You're like,
why should
Delaron
I be?
did this thing too, and he did it of his own free will. And then you're like, and this is all Delaron's fault. And it went on and on and on.
I mean, we're bros and everything, but you're going to get yours at some point.
Not if I'm 300 feet back.
Good call. You could just shoot me in the ass a few times now and just clean the slate. No one would ever know.
It's like, why'd you shoot me in the ass? Oh, well, you were 200 feet back, so...
It was hard, man.
Was
Oh,
aiming for the
and
shots.
Hard laying my shots.
thank you, Frosty Mouse. And Merritt decided to use Fireball on Clyde instead of Firebolt.
Yep.
Because why
I
not?
have to look at Clyde in the eye and shoot again if he missed, right?
Yeah,
That's true.
I figured better not miss. In the future, I have things like Mage Hand that can get the dynamite over there.
I thought about so many things, like we could have just had him run up there, I could have dismissed him, and you could have still shot at the bombs. I could have ridden up there on him and thrown the bombs at the door and run off. You could have just fireballed the doors without using explosives and saved explosives for the Giants. Better plan next
This
time.
is way better, though. I like the horse. I like the horse
I mean,
plan.
you blew up the horse. It's canon. You
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
All right. That's about it. I think we've covered all our bases.
And into war.
Here we go.
Into war. Should I start with battle music or just some heavy, tense music? What do you
Battle
guys
music. We're in the
Battle
middle of some
music.
shit, dude.
Pitch a tent.
Start
Tense
with battle music.
Music.
Pitch intense music.
Tense music.
For all the viewers, I turned the music slightly down. Let me know if you like it a little better. It seemed a little high for background music, but let me know, because I do want your feedback.
All right. We're in it now. Let's do it.
We'll start with battle. Merritt,
What?
it is your
Go
turn.
to the bathroom.
I thought you were serious. It's like, you're going to do what these guys do.
All right, so first things first, I take 15 more points of acid damage.
Ow.
Is it 15 straight up?
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Okay.
Or that's what you said last week.
I think it just takes some more damage.
Oh, it's like 5d4 or something, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
think
Well,
you rolled
you
it.
already rolled it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I did pre-roll
Just
just
so
to get
that's your
moving.
thing.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be awesome.
And you have way more hit points
Next
than everybody else.
So I've got that. I'm currently flying up and away from these guys. Everything kind of shifted this direction.
Yeah.
It literally all stayed the same,
Okay.
but I just shifted everything for the camera.
Okay, perfect.
The shield is up here. He's not this far down, so he's flying approximately 300 feet up in the air.
300 feet. All right.
He moved up after he threw an acid blast at you. You are over here. You're not that low either. You're like 60-ish feet in the air right now. Maybe
Okay.
a little more, depending on how far you wanted to fly.
Yeah, no,
I got this.
the one turn would probably be plenty to get me up over here. So distance from, say, like from these guys.
From the Giants?
Yeah. How far am I?
90 feet.
Okay, perfect.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yep.
Right in the middle.
You warned me first. Are you like, heads up?
Can,
Okay.
can you hit the fireball without hitting Delrin?
That's
if
how
he
I
makes a
save.
reflex save.
Yep. It's time. I'm like, oh shit, keys!
You have one inspiration left.
I do. I will not use it if I fail.
Okay.
Is this level 3 fireball?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your deck save, Delrin.
Okay.
Purple is cloud.
Natural 20, right here. Bam.
You got it.
So I hear it coming, and I'm like, shit.
So 10.
Drop the shield and get behind it.
35, 36.
You throw your shield down. This is not the first time you've done this in battle, and the fireball
today.
explodes. And it just decimates the snow in the area. Dirt goes flying. Fire covers Although it goes around your shield and it breaks apart and splits, and you don't take any damage with your feet.
This is the third time this battle Shield Master has saved me from a deck save. I just want to put out there that
Probably
it's my
the
favorite
best feat ever.
My fucking favorite feat, Shield Master.
It's pretty amazing, actually.
All right.
So new.
So then I'm going to use one of my Warlock healing D6s to
What is your
help
DC,
turn
by the
through.
way? Just so I can make sure they
Spell save DC is 18.
Glad I rolled high.
Dexterity save?
Dexterity save,
Fail. Fail.
Sweet.
36 fire damage.
36 fire damage. That's a good turn.
Yeah, that's 70 points damage to the bad guys.
Solid.
And I will scoot just a little bit up in that direction still. I want to kind of keep this guy as far away from me as possible. And that way, yeah.
You're still pretty far up in the air.
Okay.
You're trying to keep distance from him.
Yeah.
He would have to go pretty far down to find you, although you watched him throw that ball of acid at you, that giant watery sphere of acid, and when he flew,
That wasn't
compared to how when you fly, he seems a little bit quicker. Well, a lot bit quicker. He's very quick.
Got some speed to him, huh?
That was Merritt's turn.
Great.
Garavon, roll your perception.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Natural 1.
What do you do?
I fired 2 at the red dude. And
Here's the question.
All right, Matt. Less dice roll. Until you don't. Until you roll.
You don't need to shake it forever.
that's how I feel.
Playing
Shake
with
it like a Polaroid, man. Come on.
Okay.
Like-
To us, it's not that bad, but to the microphone, it's loud.
You do it on purpose.
Not sharpshooter.
I'll take it this time, but next time say it before you roll.
Yeah, I was like,
I know you're not
Oh
trying
no,
to
I
cheat.
didn't. No. I tried to roll it and say not sharpshooter.
That's fine.
he would have been better off sharpshooting with his roll, anyways.
Yeah. So let's see here.
Which one are you shooting at, by the way?
The red one, dude.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I had rolled a
Is that
19.
what the botch means?
Hit.
That's going to be definitely a hit. And then, well, I got plus
maybe.
22 here.
Whoa, really?
No.
No, plus
No, that's
18.
18.
Plus
That's
18.
18.
You already said you
So
did.
22.
Wow.
Plus 18 to hit?
Yeah.
No.
No, maybe that's damage. Let's say, that's damage.
No.
Plus 12.
I'm sorry,
plus
18.
12.
An 18. Flat
16.
18.
16.
16
Final
to hit?
answer. 16.
Yeah. 16.
And the first one was a 19?
Like I rolled a 19.
The
Oh,
first
you
one's
rolled.
actually a 30.
The first one's a hit.
Okay, second one's a miss.
The
Great.
second one is a miss. So you send 2 arrows streaking through the air.
Do it. 12 and 7.
12 and 7. Wait.
No, 12 and 8.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. 12 and 8. Where are you getting that from?
5 for dex, 2 for bracers, 1 for bow.
God, you know what? There's so many numbers I have to remember.
So 12 for 8. Or 12 and 8.
So 20.
20.
20 damage to the giant, the red one. As you fire off your second arrow and send it streaking through the air. Did you want to do anything else, by the way?
No.
Stand your ground. You hear something behind you.
It's the virus.
And you can tell it's the large wings of a wyvern flapping in the air. You see the snow behind you start pushing forward from the momentum of the wings, and it hits the ground. You hear the screech of the wyvern, and it goes to bite.
So, have fun with that.
What is your AC?
18.
18. I think I do have that actually here written down. Okay, just for future.
You're fucked.
Yeah, man. Well, so are you. You have a wire on your ass. You're all up long range.
All right.
That one is a
They're
hit,
injured.
and then it goes to sting as the stinger whips around
This is where it fucks you up, man.
and also hits
Yeah, poison is a
with
bitch.
a 19. Give me a con save.
Your con save is good, though.
You don't get Delron's bonus.
You have a +4.
Let's see,
You're
21.
21 is a save. So you're going to take 11 piercing damage from the bite. Its teeth sink into you. You turn around, you get a good view. There's another one flying through the air, the one with the rider. They're coming for you. Take 8 slashing damage. Oh. Well, I'll count it. I should have rolled 2d6, but 2 2s on 2d8, that's probably fine. 8.
It could only be worse on a D6.
And you did save, so you're only going to take half the poison damage.
I'm alright, dude.
All right, man.
12. 22.
Who the fuck are you?
24 poison
12.
damage, half.
So 12 more.
So 12 poison damage as the stinger boom, hits you right in the back, goes through your leather armor, it throws your body forward slightly, and you can feel it start to flow through your veins and through your body. And it courses through you. Everything feels cold for a second and then warm.
It's pumping you full of his
Stellar.
jungle juice, man. All right, fuck this red giant. I'm gonna swing. So let's see. Oh, I have to count a round off for haste. There
Count
goes
another round down.
for haste and 1 round for my spectral stuff. Okay, 3 swings.
3 swings.
Fuck. Well then, I roll a 1, an 8, and a 9. So 1, and then 18 and then 19.
So what happens when you roll the 1? That was the growl of a giant.
You wake the remoras.
Oh no.
It's nothing fatal.
It's nothing fatal.
And it's going to be miss, hit, hit.
Okay, so I'll slip and go to 1 knee.
All right. That's half your movement to stand back up.
Yep.
You do stand back up.
And then
You cleave into him. Is your sword shining brightly with a...
It is.
It's not flame. It's actually just like a radiant
it's like
heat.
Yeah, it's like red hot, and there's heat waves.
It's actually more
coming
like
off
a
of it.
bright orange, not a red.
Okay,
or a
so it's
yellow.
like super hot.
Yeah.
It is super hot.
And it cleaves through some of the armor. It actually pierces into the armor when you hit him.
Sweet. So do the damage types matter? Should I roll it separately?
Do the damage types matter?
Do you have resistance to anything?
Stop shaking.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
I'm sure
any
it'll
of
hit you
it, is
again.
any of it fire?
The sword is considered fire.
Then don't roll it.
Oh, sad. He's immune to fire damage. He's a fire giant. Okay. Well, whatever.
He's a what?
He's a what? He's a red giant that doesn't care about hotness. So 2d8. That's a 7 and an 8 for 15. Plus, plus 5, plus 6, plus 12, plus 21. So 15 and 21 is 36. For the first roll, because I have my wings out, so I get to add my level and effect
That's
damage to
crazy.
1 swing.
Well, that's what his fireball is.
So that was that one. Slash! And then I
To
get
one of them.
and then I hit him again. This hit is going to be demonstratively less good.
Demonstratively?
Yep. Demonstrably.
Demonstrably.
Is that what it is? Thank you, G. So 11 and 5, 6, 7, 8 is 19.
19
So
damage
slam.
on the second swing.
Slam.
Did you? Oh, and you missed the third.
It was miss, swing, swing. Yeah. And then,
Okay.
how's he looking?
So you're...
Actually, when I stand up and do the massive damage to him, can I just stand up and hold my sword above me? And put it in his business?
You try and you gash up and up and up and you cleave through the plate and into his leg.
Okay, that's fine.
You don't get him in the junk.
That's too bad. We'll try again.
He definitely groans loudly when you hit. He's like, "Rawr!" And he looks pissed when he looks down at you.
Yep.
He raises his giant axe above his head. Artigan.
I move 30 feet closer to the giants.
All right, so you move 30. You're now about 160-ish away.
Is that Artigan?
No.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
Like, what are you doing?
Is that just some dude I threw over
Somebody else.
there? No, it's a hobgoblin. I don't know.
You can move again if you choose. You are invisible.
Yep, I'll move again.
So
So,
you are 130.
okay.
You were very far away and you didn't ever get closer.
Welcome to our world from last game.
Yep. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else, so yeah.
You can use bonus actions.
Yeah, I can, but that's going to drop my invisibility as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you move closer this round.
Mhm.
Back
Here's
to the
you.
top, and the top actually started with them. Although this combat, because that's where we stopped, was on merit. So back to the top. The first thing you see is the cloud giant waves his hands and he bellows some words that you don't understand in his giant language, and he does lift up into the air.
Tried this last time.
Fly. You can tell the spell he cast is fly.
Well, he's not my problem anymore. There you go, guys.
That was his turn. He'll move up and move towards Merritt.
Fair enough.
You get one of your own, too.
So he is 60 closer to you. You are now 30 feet away from each other. I don't know if I can actually balance him on this thing.
Yeah, you can.
I can take my giant. Can you take yours?
You want to swap?
I actually really wanted to get my hands on the storm giant, but I had to go through the fire giant.
Yeah.
I would have loved to swap.
Actually, the fire giant's not so great for me.
Right.
Okay. Got this. Easy peasy.
My mother always said, you live and learn.
I'm good to go.
Well,
That was his
if
turn.
you live, you learn.
Right.
This guy.
Yep.
He now has his axe raised in the air, and he swings down on Delaware.
Shield up, motherfucker.
2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a... what's your AC?
Right now it's 24, but I can raise it if need be.
24.
Mm-hmm. I'm hasted.
That would be a miss.
Okay, so-
As he swings down, they're coming down with full force, and they're pretty scary. Each time it hits your shield,
Like my arm
it
hurts.
throws
and
your
stuff.
whole body back. It strains your arm. It feels like it's going to dislocate your shoulder.
You're parrying a truck.
Yeah, basically.
Wham!
Each time he hits you, your heels dig into the ground a little further, and the snow that had been packed in, you pack it in a little further as well.
There's no snow here anymore. Merritt nuked it.
That's mostly true. But, amazingly, you go through it unscathed once more. He swoops down.
All right.
And he swoops down pretty far.
Yep.
But he was very, very far up. So that's what he spends his turn doing.
That's going to suck.
He comes closer.
Yep. I need to get
Merritt.
it on.
Starting to like this combat.
How high off the ground is the cloud giant?
Right now he's 50-ish feet up.
All right.
Alrighty then. I am going to. This is so stupid. I was not expecting that. So that guy. So I'm going to fly in Art's direction.
Mhm.
And
How fast?
How far away do you want to go?
So right now I'm just flying at 60.
So you're going to full 60.
So that that's well I believe that's,
Horizontally?
yes.
Okay.
So well,
Straight up. He's making a beeline for it.
That is just
Tia
my
goes
base
with you?
speed. Yeah. And
Yeah, that's one movement.
okay.
And you can still do something.
Yep. And I am going to.
You look back and the cloud giant veers your way. He's coming for you.
He's mad with that fireball.
Yep. And I'm going to. First, I'm going to use another one of my warlock dice to give me a little bit of health back.
Very little bit.
Very little bit.
Roll it. Oh, is it
No.
health spells? Your
I'll
stats.
check on that after whether I can re-roll that or not.
Did you meet your phones, guys?
Then I'm going to firebolt.
Yeah, I did.
You did? Good
I
job.
always do.
I did not.
25 AC.
Fire bolt. You turn around and you form a little ball of fire that grows and grows, and you cast it at the cloud giant, who's streaking towards you. They now collide, and the fire sprays across his body.
Totally eats it like a champ.
Probably. 6, 7, 8. Plus 8, 16. Plus 1, 17.
17 more fire damage.
And I flee in the direction of Artigan. May he grant disadvantage on things.
Go ahead, Garabon.
Okay, can I see where these wyverns
Well,
are?
one is standing right behind you.
Yeah, can you put them on the map?
Well, you're not even on the map.
I don't care. I want to see how
He
they
wants a
line
map
up.
corner. He
I
wants
need,
a corner of a map.
Yeah, I need to see where they're at. And
One
distance.
is literally right behind you, and
Okay.
one is about 50 feet in the air away from you. The one with the rider is still swooping in.
Okay.
You look at this one, as you turn around, you can see it still has an arrow lodged in its chest
Fun
from when you
times.
first hit it.
Fun times. Is there anything around me that's casting a shadow? Like
The rocks that
like
he's standing next to.
60 feet away from me.
60 feet away? Yeah, this whole wall is casting the shadow. This is the 1,000-foot wall.
The
big
light's
wall.
hitting this way, so it's casting a shadow that way.
Still the daytime, so the sun is out here.
And how
Sun's
far
coming up.
Rises
and
in the
how
east.
and how far is this guy up in the air again?
250 feet up in the air.
Jesus.
But you're also 200 feet this way, so you are really far away.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, you're not even on the map. You're like back here.
I shadow jump
To the wall?
to the wall.
Okay.
60 feet
You
away.
can appear here or all the way out to here. I mean, you can appear anywhere in that shadow because the shadow's cast really
huge.
far.
It's a huge wall.
Yeah, I don't want my back against the wall. Yeah. Yeah, so 60 feet out.
Closer to the...
Closer to the
Melee?
action. Yep.
So you jump 60 feet this way. You put some more distance between you and the wyverns.
Yep. And I attack.
You're like about here now.
Okay, great.
Who?
So the one that clawed me.
The wyvern. You turn
Yeah.
around, you loose an arrow. Whoop. At who? The one that already had one in it. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Also declare sharpshooter or not.
No.
Okay.
I didn't call it, so. So 17 and 12 is 30
Close.
something or other.
It's actually
39.
29.
Thank you.
All right,
29.
24.
And then 24. Yep.
Hit as you loose both arrows,
And he's got.
and you do it quickly in succession. Just 1, 2.
So. Let's see.
You know what's really interesting is
For-
that neither of us ever casts Hunter's Mark anymore.
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay.
How much?
So I got 4 and 18 would be. Does that sound right, guys? No.
What are we talking about?
5,
Damage?
So your
8.
damage,
7.
8.
it's already wounded, so did you roll 2d8?
You did.
Okay, so 4 and 8 is 12. And 8 and 8 is 16.
So 12 and 16. He was already wounded. Finish it.
I just Classic Garabon.
Through
Goes
the
to the eye.
It does. One through the eye. Its head flails, and the second arrow that was going to go through its eye goes through its other. And its whole body flops to the ground. Its long neck slaps the snow, and the other one changes its trajectory, and it's headed for you.
Great.
Delaran. No, it's their turn. They're right after Garabon.
I thought this guy already swung at me and missed.
Not their turn. The Wyvern's turn.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Sorry to confuse.
I was like, wait, what?
No.
Yeah, the Giants hasted. Fuck.
This is more of a Wyvern. This is more of a boss. Okay. It changes its trajectory, and it flies towards you, and it has to take its full movement action to get to you. And it lands right in front of you as you're facing the other Wyvern that you just felled. When it lands, the Dragonborn skewers you with his spear. Or he tries.
Fuck my life.
Seriously.
So,
Serious? Come on.
first one, he hits, and it sticks in you. He can't pull his spear out. He tries it, pulls you forward. He tries it, pulls you forward until it breaks in you. You now have a long spear sticking out of you.
Well, good luck with that, bro.
Low damage.
Remember when I said you were going to get yours? Your armor's a bitch. How's that
Not
lagging?
actually bad. 9 piercing damage as he skewers you in the stomach. It's more in the sternum, actually.
Yeah. Garabon.
That's right.
Garabon's gonna kill it.
Delaran.
All right. Fuck this guy. I swing 3 times.
All right.
Oof. So the 4 is a 14, which I assume is a miss.
It's a miss.
And then I have a hit and a hit, a 14 plus 10 and a 19 plus 10.
Miss, hit.
All right.
Again.
So here's 2d8
Go
plus...
ahead. Don't roll the fire damage.
No, I'm not. Yep. That would be my 2d6 that I'm not rolling.
You can tell as
he
you're
gets to roll?
skewering it.
Shaking.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Sorry.
As you're swiping it with your sword, you can see that it cleaves through the plate just fine. The heat
It's not bothering
melts
me.
some of the plate, but when it hits his flesh, it's not leaving any like cauterization marks or wounds.
Mhm.
The fireball, now that you can see closer, doesn't look like it did anything to his skin, although it was really hard to tell
Sure.
because it did like hit his plate armor and damage. Sorry.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to burn a smite then on my second one.
Okay.
If the first one doesn't drop him. So first one, 10 plus 21 is 31. Back! That's one leg.
And you hack into his leg. You're now standing right near his knee. Well, yeah, you're almost up to his kneecap.
Okay.
And he reaches down and grabs where you struck him. He isn't down, but he looks angry. He's now bellowing loudly like...
Alright, so this time I'm going to smite. Add 48 to the swing. Does he get lower when he grabs his knee?
A little bit.
Can I swing over my head?
What are you trying to hit?
His junk?
Still going for the jump.
Roll your damage.
Alright, sweet. Okay, so 7 is 14, and 4 is 18, and 8 is 26, and 6 is 32, and 3 is 35, plus 8 is 43 damage. Slack!
43 junk damage.
That's right. 43 damage to his Johnson. Fuck you, giant.
Finish him.
Yeah, I just swing through his loincloth. Whack! And then I get out of the way as he falls
I'm
down.
not going to go too graphic.
No, it's cool.
No, go graphic.
Yeah, no, it's alright. And then...
You want to
I want to hear
Splits
this.
the coin purse.
Yes.
The change falls to the
Hey.
floor.
And then I run 60. And then I run 60 this way since I'm hasted.
And liquid hits you.
You
Can't
wanted
get out of the way,
essence
I'm
of a
hasted.
giant, right?
and then you run.
Whatever.
Oh,
I run 60 this way.
You didn't specify which hit.
You can't.
Why not?
Because you can run...
I'm hasted, so I can run my bonus action.
Is it bonus action?
Doubles your movement, I think. I don't think it takes your bonus action.
No.
I got it figured out. So
you can use your extra action to hit, which you did. You just missed.
Right.
Or to move.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's how it works.
Haste. Haste. Okay. Just say the additional action each turn. Oh, yep.
So you move 30.
I move 30 towards
the giant. As he was grabbing his leg, his eyes go wide, and he starts to make some awful groaning sound, and he hits his knees. And as you're running away, it's like running away from a fallen building, and he slaps the snow. Face down. Close.
I run towards the other giant, and I yell at you. I'm like, bring him closer to the ground.
Hard again.
Let's see. I move closer.
You were 160 away.
Mm-hmm.
They're also now moving closer to you. The battle is starting to progress this way.
I was 160, and then I moved 30 closer again because I dashed. So 130.
Oh, he's 130.
You were 130.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll move another 30, so I'm 100 away.
You're actually more like 80.
Okay.
Just for reference. In fact, you probably are like right at the edge. Can you move to the edge, Josh?
Where is he? Oh, here he is.
I'm right here. Okay, so
I should measure it out actually. Because that's 30. That's 60. Let's see. So he's like right there. By the rock almost.
Right here.
what's the range of my inspiration?
Yeah.
The next table we make,
Yeah.
making the battle mat a little smaller. It's too much to reach. It's nice to have a big battle mat, but I never use the whole
60 feet.
space.
Who's within 60 feet? Merritt?
Merritt is 60 feet up.
Okay.
So.
Close. He's not quite 60. He's a little further than 60 feet.
Well, further than 60? Okay.
Because he's 60 feet in the air.
I'll cast...
Actually, with the angle, he's probably 60 feet.
Oh, okay. I will say to Merritt, it looks like you have a giant problem. And,
Give you inspiration.
Yep.
I fireball him.
You got a D10 combat inspiration.
D10 combat inspiration. That can be used on...
You can add it to your damage, you can add it to your AC or ability checks. Or
So instead if he goes to
saving
punch
throws.
you in the business, you can be like, no.
My AC is 1 higher.
Yeah, don't do that.
And I'll also cast Dispel Magic on the giant to get him to land.
Sweet.
Okay.
Drop that pucker.
Inspiration. Okay, that's not a spell.
Yep.
He falls. It suppresses the magical effect.
Yep, flies a 3rd level spell, so it ends.
I think it just happens. You don't have to roll.
No, he doesn't have
Unless
to
he
roll.
upcast it.
Yeah.
He can't. It's a magical ability. So he falls.
Oh.
And I'm going to get my due.
When the spell ends, the target falls.
Yep.
Oh, they don't even get feather fall?
Nope. Just eats shit.
And he does.
So I'm impressed, man. Just so you know, I'm like, you're the dude. I was like, get him to come load. Also, he's like, skadoo. I'm like, yeah. Go. All right.
Let's see how, if he stays upright.
Most of the time, I don't know if... Doesn't fly give you the gentle landing?
No.
Anymore?
I just read it.
The fly's done. There are other things like cloud walking or something, or there's other flying like spells that do it.
When he hits the ground, he lands on
Wind
his
walking,
knee and
maybe?
you hear a crunch.
Hero landing.
And a huge crater where his knee hits and where his foot hit are created in the dirt. Dirt explodes outward once again.
I don't even slow down.
He raises his head up
I'm
at
coming right
you.
for him.
Does he take any damage from falling?
Oh yeah, he takes damage. In fact, he takes double damage.
Like, hey, ugly.
They're so big that when they fall, it's bad.
Ugh.
Ooh.
That's rough. 36.
Not done yet.
Oh, God. 16 more is for 52. Oof.
And you hear the knee crunch.
Yeah.
That's the second Dispel Magic that changed the battlefield.
So magic is kind of an amazing spell, evidently.
In this situation, yeah.
That was your turn, Artigan.
Yep, that's
Hate
good.
you, Artigan.
I'm done.
Their turn.
Yep.
The shield swoops closer. A risky move. And when he does,
Something bad happened to me.
you are stunned. No save.
No save?
No save.
Wow.
You all of a sudden can't move. You
Oh.
are running at full pace. You stop. You slide
Power
across the
stun.
ground.
Sure.
And then the giant swings.
Bummer. How long does the stun last?
You can save at the end of your turn.
Sweet.
How long after he goes down can I revivify?
1 minute.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I didn't skip anyone today. No?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure. These are big turns.
Well, bummer.
Yeah. At the end of each of your turns, you can make a con save. Okay. So, first, giant. Your AC. Do you still get your shield bonus?
I mean,
I don't think there's any rules.
there's no
about
flat
it, so it's
footed
still
rule.
going to say it's 24.
No, it's more likely to use
So, boys and girls, quick word to the wise: don't get stunned.
Stunned.
in melee combat with a giant.
He gets advantage, I'm pretty sure. Can someone read the condition for me?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Conditions.
I think he also has a guaranteed crit.
Yep.
Stunned.
Really bad.
That's
A stunned
really
creature
bad
is
for you.
incapacitated, which can't take actions or reactions, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have avantage.
So, 24. It's a hit.
Is it not automatic crit though? Oh, nice. That's restrained.
Well, it said it's incapacitated.
It's
Did you read
incapacitated, and incapacitated just said no. No, that unconscious
Oh,
is the
okay.
one that grants criticals.
Hit.
Incapacitated.
Yeah,
just
so hit me
no
twice.
It hit you twice.
Okay.
He carries a large sword. And when he hits you
Now I carry it in my guts.
with this sword, you guys see Delron, who was standing upright, not moving. The first hit knocks him into the ground. He's now laying face down in the snow, not moving. And the second hit embeds him further into the ground. He's now almost flat with the terrain around him as he's being pushed further and further down into the snow. And the sounds sound like trees being swung at rocks.
All right, give me the damage, boss.
All right.
Yeah. All right, let's see how bad this is.
That's 23 piercing damage.
You mean 20?
Yeah. And 21 the second hit.
18. Okay, that was a bummer.
And that was their turn. Merit.
Yeah, that shield, man. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Power stun.
Yeah,
Which, amazingly enough, wouldn't have worked on Garavon
that's good to know.
because he has over 100 hit points. It
Oh,
works to
yeah,
have
yeah.
less than 100 hit points. I have 98 at max.
It's good against level 12 characters for the most part.
Yeah, unless you're Garavon.
So, what is my distance?
60 plus 60 at an angle. Let's just say 80 because I don't want to do the math.
80 feet.
You can still move.
I can still move. But that's the problem.
I don't feel well.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to rocket down and
Downward towards.
down and toward the fun.
Probably approximately there,
Rocket
still
to
in
the
the
rock.
air.
And
Let's turn you. You have Tia. If you want to deliver, like, touch things.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's my one reminder. I probably shouldn't tell you guys all these things. I'm the nice DM sometimes.
How the Storm Giant's gonna get his motherfucker as long as I get that shield.
Yeah, I guess he's more like
He's
this.
all the bonds, man.
You're more like this.
I'm more like, oh. That's like the anime ass kicking where you like break the ground as they hit you.
Yeah. He's making you part of the terrain.
yeah.
Well, I plan to be difficult terrain then. Fuck him.
I got this.
I'm gonna get there. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
I'm okay.
so
I can
your inspiration. What does that?
That's
When can I add that? I've never
Damage
used bardic
or
inspiration.
Using spells in this kind of
saves
it's a lot more
and
fun.
attacks, I think.
Yeah, spells are cool.
But
Let's see.
if I need to make some
Ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws.
And damage.
Damage and AC.
You need it.
Okay. So when it says saving throws, I can't make my
No.
DC higher.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm going to bonus. I'm just going to shout at you, get up,
I'm like,
and give you some.
You can't even respond.
no.
You're just
I
drooling
can
out of your
speak
mouth.
haltingly, so I'm like, fuck.
Can you?
Oh, that's what it says. I can
Nice.
speak haltingly. So I'm like, fuck.
So you have
like
8 hit points.
Okay.
And
cool.
Then I need him to make a charisma saving throw.
All right.
Well, thanks, bro.
Jesus.
Jeepers, creeper.
I land on the rock.
So natural 20.
No, it's good. That means he's mine.
You are now hovering downwards, but you haven't quite gotten far enough to land on the rock.
Okay.
That is your trajectory.
Yep. That's all she wrote. Let's see. So I got rid of 1 healing word.
All right, man. I need to get up.
Ryan's rolling freaking balls to the wall today.
Whatever, man. We had some pretty good rolls. I nat 20 the fireball, save it merit through my ass. I rolled good damage against that giant sack when I cleaved it in 2.
Yeah, it did.
We're all right.
That was your turn?
That's my turn.
Caravon.
We can pull this around.
Cordon of arrows.
You're now being attacked by someone.
Yeah.
So if you do
I don't have
ranged
to-
attacks,
Don't have to roll for it.
okay. What does it do? Is it a spell?
They have to save. I think it's 16. That was last time. It was a 16.
Everyone got some attitude over there. Cordon of arrows. I don't care. It's a spell. They have to do it.
Plant 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition in the ground until the spell ends.
No, I can shoot it. It's a ranged.
Whenever a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there, one flies up to strike it.
That's what cordon of arrows is. It's like a fence around you.
Or I can shoot it. It's a melee or a ranged weapon.
No. You're looking at some other thing.
Okay.
You're thinking of barrage?
Or barrage. Conjure barrage. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
conjure barrage.
Because Cordon of Arrows is kind
Yeah,
of a shitty
conjure
spell.
barrage. I'm so sorry. That was my butt.
Basically, and it was worse than that. It was like a d6 damage for each little arrow.
No. Conjure barrage. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
A creature takes 3d. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 3d8 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
So you're gonna hit all 3 of those guys? Or all 2 of those
Fire
guys?
a piece
I
of
just went ahead
non-magical
'cause I haven't
ammunition. This might break my brain. You fire a piece of non-magical ammunition.
And
So
it
your
does
arrow.
And it just goes. It splits apart and goes.
Okay.
It's like a
Because it's
shotgun
a
of
spell,
arrows.
you don't have to aim, you don't have to
Nope.
attack. You just load it into the bow
Yep.
and loose without thinking.
Right.
That's why it works without making an attack roll.
Right.
You just and it splits. And who are you shooting?
Well, Yeah, like the wyvern and the dragonborn.
So you turn around and just loose on them.
Yep.
Roll your damage, because they'll take half whether they save or not.
Come on.
Wyvern?
That's pretty good.
18.
Stop with the nat 20s, Ryan.
Wyvern saves.
Fucking A, you
18.
kidding me? No way!
Cheating! That's 3
Son of
saves
a
in a row.
bitch.
I think that die has to go.
Yeah.
You
Over
weigh
here.
you weigh that fucking thing or what? What do you use to
touch
weigh
this.
it? Son of a bitch.
That's the new player killer right there.
They save.
That's-
What's your damage?
It's the Jesus stuff.
So it's 18, so they take 9 each.
9
This die
damage
saves.
each.
That's my patron next game. The purple die of awesome.
They have not been wounded yet. Now they have.
Yep.
That was your
So
action.
I am going to move my furthest movement over to this rock somewhere.
Okay, so you're about here. You can move 40. You are almost to the table.
And a bonus action to move another 40 then.
Hey, that's probably good. 40. You are in the scene.
Thank you.
Garavon enters the scene.
Nice. It's
With a big, huge freaking spear out my goddamn chest.
Out of his sternum, that's as he's running. It's
He
kind
doesn't
of
have a
moving
weapon now,
around.
though, because it's in my goddamn chest.
That's true.
Don't talk to me about ass whoopings, all right? I'm catching mine right now.
It's going to be awesome.
Maybe.
Their turn. They can move 80.
Yeah, go
It
ahead.
lifts up and
Wait. Oh, okay.
lands behind you.
Every time you should say wyvern turn, because you say their turn, it freaks me out every time.
Wyvern's
Holy
turn.
shit, no, wait! Like,
I'm not ready.
yeah, right.
How far can they move?
80.
And I just moved 80. God
Correct.
damn it.
So the wyvern goes to bite. It lands behind you. You hear it again. You turn around. It's right there. At least I'm not rolling 20s on the attacks, right? I should feel good about that. That is a miss as it goes to bite. And then it comes around to sting you again. But it also misses. The Dragonborn pulls out his sidearm and goes to strike you downwards, mounted style. But he drops his sword. He's now truly weaponless as it lands in the snow
He's having a bad day.
and makes a little sword cutout in the snow. And it disappears. He shouts a curse in Draconic. Straka! Delaran. Make a
I
con
save.
at the end of your turn.
DC?
DC,
20?
you save.
Sweet. I save. That's the only action I can take.
That's it. That was at the end of your turn.
Do you say anything?
Fuck.
He won't have advantage on you.
Hardigan.
Yeah, he will. I'm prone.
Art again.
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
How
well,
far
I
away
only
am I
have
from
one
action?
advantage on you.
Right.
2.
60
He has 2
feet.
bandit swings.
How far is he away?
Am I 60 feet?
From you?
80 feet?
You can move up to get within 60 or 80.
I will move up. Am I within 60 feet of Delaran?
You are.
I will cast Polymorph. Delaran is now Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Sweet. I'm a prone T-Rex. Hit point sack, go.
All right. So Delaran, you're now.
I hope it lasts long enough for me to smite bite.
Tyrannosaurus.
Smite bite so bad.
Let's just move you out of here.
Work?
Yeah, I can smite. It's not a spell. Smite bite. Smite bite.
Can you smite?
All right.
I don't
let's
think
see.
you can.
I think you can.
No, you can't.
Well, let's just check it out.
This is a good scene right here.
5e
Need a better T-Rex.
polymorph.
The dollar store T-Rex is starting to lose its luster.
Yeah.
That was great.
Artigan.
Oh, that's a no. Hold on a second.
It doesn't matter. It's their turn.
All right.
You see him cast a spell, and Delaran turns into Delaran.
Oh.
I gotta remember
Spell
And
magic.
it becomes a tiny little
He cast,
man again.
he cast Dispel Magic?
He cast a spell magic.
Well, that's a bummer. Shit's
Did
about to
he,
get real.
Did he cast it at a higher level?
Yeah. He
Oh.
knows what spell that is.
Okay.
Smite bite.
He has
But-
that spell.
No smite bite.
Well, that's disappointing.
You're still prone.
Was I prone thematically,
Oh.
or does his strike actually prone people? Because it might mean my life right now, just so you know.
I know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He moves around you,
Yep.
and he casts lightning.
He's pretty dexterous.
I put my shield in the way. King!
And he does it in a line, straight
Yep.
through you and Artigan.
Sorry, Art. This is gonna
Actually,
suck.
can he do it through a rock? That's a question.
Hmm.
The rock is far away, isn't it?
He can do it 60 feet.
And I think it goes through whatever in 60 feet.
Well, I want to know for sure, as I'm about to strike you down.
Not me, Art.
That's probably true.
It is just a line, right?
Yeah, it's just a line.
Okay.
That's a very good look, yeah. You're like,
I don't know.
Well, you're in the air. That's why it's not hitting you.
Right.
He could have done it at you if you were on the ground and Artigan, but he didn't. Okay. Roll a dex save.
Both of us?
Both of you.
17 plus 23. So I save. It bounces off my shield and goes over
Dex
me.
save. It's 16.
Hey, you're only going to take half damage, Artigan.
That's probably good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I fucked that master.
What's
Coulda-
funny is I've
coulda
actually been using the wrong
Got me out of there.
stat
After all,
block,
instead of just
so you're in luck.
You could got me out of there. Come here. Now I can do some swinging before I go.
DC 17, sorry. I was using the wrong stat block.
Oh,
And
Now
I
I'll
was using
use
the
an
wrong
inspiration
damage
then?
block. Go ahead and use your inspiration, because you're going to need it.
that's worse.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
So you do not succeed. You take full damage.
It's not like 10d12 or something shitty.
But it's close.
Does his armor make it worse?
Double damage
Bad
if you're wearing
friends.
metal
Bad
pants.
friends.
He's driving sap! Like,
It's 10, 18, 24.
it's 4.
6, 34.
It's 8. Jesus. It's 12.
34 plus 16, 17, 19, 20. So 54 lightning damage as it splits the rock in half. Just and you see the rock explode. Dalaran puts his shield in the way. It goes around you.
Do I split it?
Not literally split it. It splits around you and reforms and it crackles through the air. You hear it split the sky, and a moment after you hear a loud thunderous roar as the air split.
Alright.
That was their turn. Merritt.
Yeah, that was bad.
How much did you take, bro?
54?
That's a bummer.
At the end of that turn, too, you see him rise a little up and out of the way of people.
Yeah, fuck him. You better get the fuck out of here. If I kill this giant and someone doesn't collar me and get me out of here, that's where I'm going next.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to... How far away am I from Dalaran right now?
30-ish, 40-ish. If it matters exactly, we can.
I gotta
45-ish.
turn off my haste.
All right. I will... So I'm going to use my movement to dive in behind him and put my hand on his shoulder. Then I'm going to use my action to dimension door backwards. to right by Artigan, and I'm going to use my bonus action to Mass Healing Word. So those are my 3 steps.
You can't.
You can't.
Spell. You can only cast one spell
Dimension Door
and one
Mass Healing
cantrip in a turn.
All right. Then I'm going to do all of that, except instead of Mass Healing Word, I'm going to dump one of my itty-bitty
Warlock
dice into Cooper.
Your Warlock is a bonus action. Is Dimension Door a bonus action?
No.
I
Guess I
think
should check.
they're both bonus actions.
Dimension Door, I believe, is an action.
Misty
after
Step
it,
is a bonus.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll
it's an
double
action.
check. Okay.
Okay. So you do that, and that.
And
You appear here with Tia. You're now all standing in one nice
6.
fine line. Don't stay that way.
Nope, we gotta go.
Nope. And I still will have actually 20 movement left.
Yeah, so I'm
So-
like, get out of here.
So yeah, that's when I diagonal that away. And I tell Tia, "What are you doing here? Hide!" Hopefully she blinks out.
So my bow, you didn't put in the description. Are these bonus actions?
They're just action or free actions.
So
You can do one of the 4
And
once
then-
a day. It's a free action.
right, but then can I fire twice afterwards?
You can do it on your turn, whenever.
So that's a yes.
So yeah, okay. It's neither bonus. It's not a bonus action. It's not okay.
You're talking about like flying or any of those, making an extra attack.
Right. The frightening thing, the anything, that's a free action. So okay, great. I'm gonna sharpshooter.
Who? It's a disadvantage.
Yep. No, actually, I'm gonna regular attack. Regular attack the wyvern, and then I'm gonna fire twice. One in the wyvern and one in the
I'm like, Garrett, we gotta go.
dragonborn.
He's preoccupied.
Yeah.
Are you doing sharpshooter on the Dragonborn or
No.
Not a sharpshooter.
Okay.
No, I can't. I don't think I can do that.
You can sharpshoot if you want, but it would be all attacks.
So.
So you could attack the Wyvern, move away from him because of the mobile feat, and then shoot the Dragonborn.
I thought the dragonborn would still be able to attack me though.
He'll punch you, I guess, or kick you.
Oh yeah, I suppose. He doesn't have a weapon, so.
He literally lost all his weapons. He might try to scare you with the butt
That's
end of
right.
his spear.
That's right. Then I'll shoot the wyvern. That's right. I'm gonna shoot the wyvern, and I'm gonna make my way behind
Still
that
disadvantage. Sharpshooter or not?
rock. No,
Okay.
no sharpshooter.
Roll the hit.
First shots fail.
First shot's a fail.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Total.
3 and 12 is 15.
It's a hit.
Oh, great.
Whoa.
Get out of here, Josh.
I
Get
can't
out of
believe it. It hit on a 3? That's crazy.
It's a 15.
Oh, second's definitely fail.
Yeah, natty 1.
Natty 1. What
Yeah.
happens?
I don't know. A miss.
Oh, the
Like
second
it's
one
so
on-
hard with a like
Merry Christmas, S. Doug.
a natural 1 with a bow. I don't know. I dropped my bow, I guess.
Drop your bow. Don't drop your bow. He dropped his bow.
All right.
You can pick it back up next
But I'm
turn,
gonna
but
I'm gonna pick
technically
it
the
back
second
up.
one wasn't a
Pick it back up.
disadvantage.
With part of your movement. 5 feet of your movement.
Great. All right. I'll take 5 feet of my movement.
You do.
Anyway, so I'm gonna do some damage on this guy.
Roll your damage.
So that's 10 and God. Let's. What's my damage? God damn it. 10. Is it 18? I can never remember how to figure damage. So 2 and 2 is 4.
So is it sharpshooter or no?
No.
Okay, so 5, 2, 1, 8.
Okay, so 18.
18 more damage to the wyvern. And then what do? You move away?
Yep.
Where do you go?
I go behind this rock.
Alright. So that's only one movement.
Behind the rock, Ryan.
It's behind the rock.
No, it's not. It's in front of it.
Behind to him. Not behind to you.
You going from away from him?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's behind to me, but now it's behind to you. You can still move again with a bonus action if you choose.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna move another 40.
There?
No, away. I'm gonna move out. Another 40.
Alright. Forget the rock plan.
Yep.
We need to leave, dude. We need to leave now.
We can take these guys. We're not talking, but we can take these guys.
I'm yelling at you. I'm like, we need to leave now.
Alright. That was Garabon. The wyvern lifts up into the air again.
That guy has no weapons.
That poor dragon boy has no weapons. He's got a weapon. It's called a wyvern.
Yeah.
He will lift up for now and stay over in this area. Just using all of these today.
Nope, he's dead. It's canon.
Yeah. Buh.
A little closer. There we go. Delaran.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Art. And we're gonna run this way 90. I'm like, we gotta go.
The hell was that?
I bumped this thing.
Oh. Okay, stop it.
Sorry. Yeah, so I'm like,
Do you want to run
we
that
should
way?
be the tactical
Now, you can't
retreat.
actually pull him 90.
Why can't I pick him up? I'm strong enough.
You can let him pick you up?
Just took a lightning bolt to the chest.
We can take these guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, I pick him up like a sack of potatoes. I have strength of 20, and I run like hell.
Alright, so you do. You potato sack poor Art over
I'm
your
like, we
shoulder.
gotta go! And I just take off running this way.
That way? Towards you?
Yep, towards me for 90.
Okay, so you're going to be at the edge.
Yep, there's no opening down here in the wall, is there?
This is the wall. Oh, you mean the gate?
Yeah.
It's a wooden gate. It's not hard to make an opening.
I don't do that when we get there. Move 90 this way.
Okay. That was
Alright.
weird. Art again.
I mean, he mentioned toward me out of the action.
That's true.
The shield is going to make sure that we all die. We need to leave. This is weird because Raw Artigan should be able to run more. So that's strange.
You switch.
Yeah,
I
right.
potato sack you and
Just
run.
like...
We'll have words if this becomes a thing.
That would be great.
How far you want to go?
How far do I want to go? What do you mean?
Are you wanting an exit?
Yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to get everybody out. That's what I say.
Do you think Mayor can grab Garavon?
I don't know.
He says while you're running. That's 2 sentences. You probably got one more.
Okay. I can get us 500 feet out if you say yes.
We wait for everybody else.
That's it. That's all you can say for now.
Okay.
What do you do?
I am too far away to do anything, I believe. Am I more than 120 feet from anything?
Yeah, you'd have to be. If I went 90 feet, you'd have to be less than 30 feet away from the giant to make
Maybe
it
get a
work.
flexible ruler.
Like,
I'll just make it out of the plastic.
oh, that's fair.
I'll do healing word on myself, because, hey, why not? I'll just, that whole conversation, I'll just be like healing word.
Yep. So he heals himself.
5.
You see a slight glow as his wounds start to mend and knit. Their turn.
Oh, I'll actually also the conversation to do a combat inspiration to
Okay.
Bellerin.
Thanks, man.
Shield.
There you go,
You go
guys.
first.
Oh, it's another round for my haste. It's gonna be real bad in a couple rounds.
He casts a spell. Give me an Arcana check, Merritt.
It's an 8.
Okay. That's not good.
Not particularly good at all.
Not particularly good at all.
Acid sphere. Split.
I don't suppose I'm close enough to see it.
No, not anymore.
I'm also being potato sacked, so.
He's doing things that shouldn't seem possible, almost. The way he's using certain spells to keep more than one up at the same time. The way he's flying around. Because he is flying magically. Those aren't actually wings that are making him fly. That's all you get with an 8. Garavon, give me...
What?
Actually, no. He would not do that. Mary, give me a wisdom save.
Yes. I love it so much.
That's good for you.
17.
That's 17 total? No bonuses?
No bonuses.
Oh, well, that's not good enough.
Can't you add a D4 to your save or something?
You can add a D10.
Yeah, so that was what I was going to say. I can add 2d4.
Or a D10.
And a D10 if you want.
It's not enough. 17.
Okay. First, I'll start with my warlock ability of adding
So 20.
3,
22.
22.
That's good for you. You feel the shield enter into your mind, and he starts whispering into your mind, trying to tell you to do things. And you can see the images of him looking at Garavon and fire erupting around him. But you fend off his attack, his domination.
Change the porta potty sign to occupied. No.
All right, Garavon. It's not your turn, sorry. The giant he will move over. He reaches down and grabs just a big rock that's sitting in the ground. And he hucks it.
Ooh.
Like a truck.
Look out, dude.
Occupied.
Ka-chung.
Where's my other die?
You need
Did
a
take
shield,
that, Brian?
friend.
No, there it is.
Really
I know you were trying to
dexterous.
take my die.
Dexterous.
Yeah, that one.
Dexterous.
Thank God he missed.
Fuck you.
16?
Ooh, for what?
To hit?
To AC? No, I'm 18.
It goes right by you, and it's close. It goes by your head. And you can see when he threw it, he just kind of underhand softball pitched it with no real aim, and he almost clobbered you. Go ahead, Merritt.
We need to leave now.
I'm going to try to offer some cover fire for Garavon. By sending a firebolt. Let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3.
At who?
Fireball at
So
here.
this guy, he's actually more like here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, dead.
That was a bad
That's
idea.
canon.
Fuck that.
That was a bad idea.
Super dead again.
But these two are actually how they should be.
Okay.
He's only that far up in the air.
Flying just up behind his back. Can't hide from me.
So they all have to make a dex save. First, the giant.
We're going to face it later, by the way.
Fail.
That's what.
Then the wyvern. Fail. And then the dragonborn. 17.
18.
Fail.
So they take 10, 20, 31 damage
31 damage.
of the fiery fire sort.
Alright.
And 2, 3, 4, 5. Give myself 6 hit points.
Nice. Good job.
Actually, and the healing staff you gave me, you just said 2 heals, so I don't know if I get +1
It's
or reroll ones on.
All healing or only healing spells?
Yeah,
You were ambiguous.
I'll say healing. It's fine. I don't really care.
I mean, so I'll get 6 more this time.
Minus
I will reroll that.
vampiric healing.
Yeah, that one would
We
obviously.
kind of talked about it.
I do remember that conversation.
Yeah. All right. The fireball, you point, and this streak of light
Fade away.
comes from your finger and expands from here. And fire explodes outwards. Once again, this pushes the dragonborn that's riding the wyvern back a little, and it explodes across the giant's back. He looks pissed. He hits a knee again, his mostly shattered knee from when he hit the ground. That was your action.
And I'm going to move back a little bit to help increase that range. I want to be about one.
We gotta go.
Well, I'm trying to still wait for Garvon to see what's going on there, and if I can focus a little bit of fire. So I'm going to move back, not in a direct line, just in case he barfs lightning, but I'm going to go between us that way and stay within about 120, 130, somewhere in that range.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to see how I convert sorcery points into...
During a bonus action.
Is it a bonus
I
action?
believe it is.
That's what I'm just going to check to see if I can do it on this same turn or if I have to wait until next time.
Okay.
Are you going from points to slots or from slots to points?
Points to slots this time.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be your bonus action.
If
You
I can-
convert those, Caravan.
That's a bonus action.
I'm going to do wind wall. It's 120 feet. Can I do? Am I 120 feet away from these guys? Or
It's
within that
120
range?
feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, am I in within 120 feet range?
30, 60.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
But it would just stop projectiles. In fact, it would be more effective against you than anything else.
Yeah, just run, dude.
It's good against like arrow projectiles. It's not good against
If he
But if I
places
place it
this
on
way,
it does damage.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna use it for damage.
We need to leave. Oh, fuck, I like
3d
coffee.
bludgeoning damage. Oh wait, and I need like a tiny fan and stuff like that.
No.
Okay.
Components.
I just
that
want.
don't-
I didn't know like what spells you were looking for those kind
If
of
there's
components.
expensive components to spells, I'll make you keep track of them.
Well, screw it. If I'm gonna do wind wall, I might as well just do conjure barrage, not conjure barrage. God damn it. Yeah, conjure barrage.
Nothing.
Right at
Make
these
sure
guys.
you still have the spell slots.
I have one left.
Okay.
We have 2 left now. So
They grew in number.
Really
That's
hit the
not too
mic
bad.
with your head.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
do they save?
Big head just
Like,
smacked the mic.
Do they save? Dex save.
Dex save. Okay. Within 60 feet of each other? So it's all 3 of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Not him. He's not.
No,
actually
he's
up
up. He's up there.
there. Giant fails. Wyvern. You're
Fails.
17?
Yep.
Fails.
16.
16. They all fail. Again.
17 damage. 17 damage.
17 more damage. You see the Dragonborn fall off the wyvern midair, and it looks like he tumbles through the air and then hits the ground. There's no snow left over there.
How much damage did that dragonborn take?
That was it.
Oh, he's dead.
He's
All right.
done.
Great.
The wyvern's still up. The giant's still up, obviously.
Great. And I moved towards Merit as much as I can.
80, 30, 60. Merit. Alright. The wyvern's turn. He'll just kind of hover where he's at for now. Delaran.
How close am I to a way out?
It's a long run.
I can move 90 around. I move 90 closer.
You still haven't let go of Art.
Nope.
So you're still carrying him.
Are you still hasted?
Yep, I am for one more round.
Okay.
And then I'm in some shit.
Uh-oh.
Then you guys switch.
Yeah, that's when we rotate.
I imagine my feet are in the air actually doing this and preemptively.
Right? And I'm just be like, I'm just gonna slip over and I'm just be like, squid it. There you go.
Alright. Artigan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? Definitely not close.
I will.
What happens if I recast haste? Does the first one end, the second one start? Does it not matter?
It's concentration, isn't it? So yeah, you would end concentration when you cast it, and then you want to take.
I have to wait a turn. Because as soon as it's over, I spend a turn doing jack. No actions for a turn.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to
But
the
that's
healing
a-
word myself.
I'm sure someone else has thought of
The healing word, I'll just say run.
that. I'm on it. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. Their turn. They will keep pace, but not entirely. They're going to start slowing a little from pace. But he still
Sweet.
hurls a lightning bolt. But actually, I lie.
I'm ready for the lightning bolt.
He might hurl a lightning bolt.
Gets to recharge.
He does not hurl a lightning bolt.
Sweet.
But he runs fast.
Oh, the giant wants some?
Um,
I give him the finger as I run.
why would you do that? You're like way over there. You're leaving these guys in the dust and you give him the finger?
Yeah, I want to
Mary.
try to pull some aggro.
Do we kill this giant?
Probably.
I mean,
Hey, you got problems.
We kill this giant. And I'm a
Did he
lot of conjure
teleport or
barrages.
jump?
He
Just
moved
ran.
100.
he can move 100.
He's a giant.
The good news is mobile.
For you. Am I up higher than that? Or lower
Yes,
than
a
that?
little
Medium
higher.
than that?
You're not in giant swatting distance.
Okay.
Thanks for ditching us.
You're the one that could have run faster last round but didn't because you wanted to use your fucking wind wall, dude.
I didn't use wind wall.
You didn't?
No, I used my arrows and I
Well,
ran.
But you could have run for 3 instead of running for 2.
Anyways, you're
sure?
not having this argument. You're
That's true.
toting Art on your shoulder.
I am.
Mary.
That's why I kept yelling, we gotta go, we gotta go.
I've been trying.
Oh no.
Oh,
More running, less arrowing.
Alright. I need... super bad.
Actually, one thing you do notice
Okay.
in the chaos, in the midst of all that's happening, he turns invisible.
That's what I was just about to... I just wanted to see what the range on invisibility is.
Touch.
I'm going to take the shot down next.
Really?
Next
Really?
turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need
We're
to
level
use
11,
brown.
right?
It's level 12.
We're level 12?
You're level 12.
Perfect, dude.
No, stop. Leave him alone. We gotta go.
Alright.
Just get the fuck out. Attention door, dude. Get the fuck out.
I gotta get down to...
Just fly down.
Alright, I do. I fly straight down. I do a little Greg Louganis backflip and straight down.
Okay.
And I try to basically collide with Garavon and dimension door
Where?
out 500 feet yonder.
So past them.
Is that past the wall?
Yeah, he's out.
You can get past the wall.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, we gotta go.
Caravan, you're now past the wall. You land in snow. You're on your feet, but you look over and you can see the giant behind the wall because he's so large.
500 feet away.
500 feet away.
All right, man.
I have one sorcery point left.
I was just gonna use my dragon's breath on that fucker.
Yeah, well, I took him out of it too when he didn't want to go.
Yep, I would have stayed and fought, but once I was out, I was like, fuck it, that's a spell slot.
Go ahead, Dylan. You continue running?
I run 90 more towards the door.
Okay, Artigan.
So I run 90 more towards the door, and all of a sudden, when we get close, I do this. I put you down and I go, and I'm done for a round.
Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Yep, very tired.
I will cast Dimension Door.
You really are GTFOing.
Yeah, dude, we need to leave.
500 feet.
Yep. Out to the wall, or out further past the wall. However far 500 feet gets us.
Okay. We'll see if there's a parting shot. Not today. And you continue to run.
Double deuces.
Artigan picks you up this time.
Okay.
And you continue to run. Until you're completely out of sight.
Well, he just dimension doored us.
I know.
Yeah, so we're
You're
way
as
the fuck
far
out.
as they are now.
Nice. Are we in remotely the same area?
You can see each other in this field of white.
Okay. I wave at them as I breathe exhaustedly. I have to wait around before I can do shit. Unless Art picks me up.
You did run. I wasn't expecting that.
Got rid of one giant at least.
That's true.
You get rid of more than one, you kill a bunch of the rock slide too. They only have one giant left, and if we
Yeah.
have to, we can meet him at Woodhaven.
If it's your turn, you can
With
just shoot him.
reinforcements.
Lambs to the slaughter, really. They're like level 1.
Yeah, but
fighters
there's
and
just
shit.
yeah, but enough to like. Yeah, it doesn't matter right now. We'll talk
Doesn't
about it
matter.
later.
See what happens if he's still there, still following us. If you're shooting him with arrows,
You
I can't.
can still see the giant
Too
from
far.
where you're at as you're running. He never leaves the confines of the walls.
how close to us is he?
More than 500 feet.
Not close enough to lightning bolt us.
He's not gonna-
He's trying to recharge his lightning
He was trying.
bolt. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm like super tired. I'm like, oh man, that was rough.
Can I be doing bonus action healing words? Just be like, fuck.
As many as you need. He doesn't pursue.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna lay on hands myself for a foul amount.
All of that to leave.
So I'm gonna lay on hands myself for 32. Wop.
You continue your journey away from the outpost.
Are we all
Until you're
together?
even far enough away, you're all together, to see that, or to see them fade out of view.
So what now?
Well, now we have to prepare for a giant fall at Woodhaven.
We should have killed him.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not so sure we were all going to walk away from that. I think that Merritt made the right call when he pulled me out.
Got one, which is more than we were planning to do. Plan was to collapse that wall and regroup. We did that. And I don't know actually if that one giant was worth getting Rathis Krinth to notice us. It was a problem.
Well,
He's doing terrible things. Terrible things.
yeah, he froze me in my tracks while the giant beat me into the the bedrock of the fort. Like, that was really, really not my best moment.
There was a moment when he looked at me and I looked at him, and I didn't see him anymore. I saw myself burning you guys alive, and I barely avoided doing that.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that we left. I think that we killed, I don't know how many giants. How did bringing down the wall go?
I saw the wall come down.
Did we see any mangled bodies in the rubble?
It was too chaotic.
Alright.
There's too much rubble. There's
Clouds
too
of
much.
dust.
Okay, so we don't
The
know.
rubble that actually crushed people, it collapsed on them.
Alright, that's fine. So how did it go, bringing down the wall? Did you see what was in the tunnel?
I saw them bringing through a huge contraption. I have no idea what it was, but the wall collapsed on it. So whatever it is, it's most likely broken now.
Those giants were already through and you collapsed the wall. You couldn't have brought it down earlier?
No, I wasn't close enough to do it. There were still some giants coming through, pulling that thing.
Okay.
But unfortunately, there was also people.
What do you mean?
They had slaves that were also pulling it. I let them get through, but I wasn't thinking clearly, and I forgot how gravity works. Stones roll.
I'm sorry.
All those people.
Do you know where the people were from?
Recognized one of them. One of them from my hometown.
Well,
I'm sorry, Art.
Not as sorry as I am.
You continue moving.
Yeah, I don't know. I just do like the pat in the back. Like, sorry, man.
So why did you change the plan?
What do you mean?
I moved in because I thought the giants, if they make landfall at Woodhaven, especially if we're not there, if we're with Lodi when it happens, they'll destroy the entire settlement. There's no way any of those troops, not even Tarvis, without his powers, can stand up to those giants. I figured maybe we could run in, take some out, and then take off.
and we did that.
We did. I wanted to kill both of them, but giants are a lot tougher than I thought they were. That red one didn't even take any damage from your fireball or my burning sword. Like, he ignored it like it didn't matter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does?
He looked... I think that they can be attuned to different elements.
Okay.
It's like the other one. I don't really know, but I'm guessing lightning doesn't do a whole lot to him.
That's fair.
If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to move incognito for a little bit.
Are you still hurt? Is anybody still hurt?
I mean, I just got this huge spear sticking out of my chest, and I'm like,
is anybody hurt? Is anybody hurt?
Anyone important?
Yeah, here. I mean,
and I
scrap! I'll just yell. I'll slap my hand on the hole and do lay on hands for a little bit.
Oh my God.
I think you're supposed to push it through. Oh wait, no,
whoops.
never mind.
Yeah, it's on now.
That might not been a
Maybe
good
not with
idea.
a spear.
oh yeah, I think I pulled it one out.
23.
You
Yeah.
did it to Delron
I
once.
didn't push it through. I pulled it
I think
out.
that was payback for like
That is
game 4 or
payback,
5.
so- Get 23 health back, though.
That was a long grudge.
Remember that? I throw it on the ground.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but a Dragonborn. Wait, did I see him turn invisible?
Merritt saw it.
Okay.
You all saw it.
Well,
He just said something about it.
he might be following us. I'd like to go incognito. Everyone turn invisible and we stay quiet, move silently.
Can you turn everybody invisible?
Yep.
Let's all hold hands like grade school children so we don't lose each other.
And then if we're gonna move,
I'm
I
not
got
holding
past.
this in.
I got past without a trace. Let me look at that.
That sounds good. Then we
It
won't leave
helps
tracks.
your
Gives us plus
Stealth.
10, yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll keep us from leaving tracks in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So I cast that.
You
That's it.
all head
Little
back towards
spell.
Woodhaven.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I mark off my invisibility spell, and we.
Let's do it.
Half successful.
I mean, it's better than what it could have been. We didn't lose anybody.
That's true.
I'd say a third successful.
I think
There's the shield too. But
it's the first time I saw Delaron want to retreat.
I knew that someone was going to die there, and I didn't want to lose any of you guys. So, you're the only friends I have left.
You head back
Sorry.
towards the city.
Fuck you too, Garamond.
You get to the river. It is still flowing. It doesn't ever freeze up all the way in the winter in Glen. And you get to the bridge that's being guarded right now. They don't see you. They don't notice you. It's a very, very large bridge. You cross through into the city, still incognito. No one notices you coming or going. You're just going to head straight to the manor.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of activity with soldiers. They're still shoring up different defensible locations. Give me a perception check, everyone.
14.
19.
17.
Barrett.
Mine is 11 active, 19 passive. I don't know how that
I love how
works.
when you're spacing out, you notice things more.
Yeah, when you're not even trying. You can see
Probably
there's
distracted.
There's a soldier that's attaching some kind of contraption to the side of the bridge. And you actually take a look and you see that it's another one of those little explosive devices. They're attaching it about
Nice.
straight in the middle of the bridge right
So they
now.
can blow the bridge if something tries to come across. Smart.
There's no wall on the river side.
Right. If they land boats, it'll be a full-on bloodbath in open field.
You are walking through the city. Give me a perception check, Delaron.
Oh, I have advantage on these.
You should be rolling
17.
that.
2 17s.
Yeah, you see troop movement. They're preparing for battle. They're preparing for war. They're sending troops to different areas. They're sending runners. You see one of the runners who's running messages back and forth. It's Cedric. You don't remember anything. It's your little brother.
Oh, my little brother. Oh, no, this is bad. Okay, so I grab him. I'm going to come out of invisibility and grab him. I'm like, hey, what are you doing here?
You pop out of invisibility
I'm
and
like,
you
you're not
see him
supposed to be here.
jump when you grab him. You grab his arm and it yanks. Like, Del,
You're not supposed to be here.
I want to fight.
That's a bad idea.
I want to help. I want to help like you did.
No, you don't. Listen, you need to go home and keep Mom and Dad safe.
I already enlisted.
Well, then run.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
He tries to. I have to run this message. We're starting to form up. Battle's about to commence.
Where?
It's starting at the towers.
I step out too.
Whose company are you part of?
He says that he's with company. Did I name them? I think I did. You can make me look it up.
I am going to make you look it up, yeah.
I'll step out too, and I'm holding the spear.
No, it's out of you. I pulled it out of you already.
Oh, I thought. Never
I thought they
mind.
got it
I'm
already.
holding the spear
I
that
yanked
was
it
in
out,
me,
and I threw it in the ground.
and I picked it up.
Oh, okay, sure. You have the spear that was in you. Your side is mostly closed too.
With Company Arden,
Who's your commanding officer?
Gerald. Stop it.
Where's he from?
Yeah, right. Gerald's your commanding officer.
Who's seconding?
He's a little out of breath.
Let him bring the message.
Where can I find Gerald?
He isn't in the front lines. He's staying back. I didn't get the position I wanted, so they made me a runner instead. I wanted to fight. I can fight. I've been practicing.
You don't know anything about war.
I want to.
No, you don't. Listen,
You can't protect him from war. War's here.
Mom and Dad are in danger. So is our little brother. Okay? Riverstorm has fallen. Magnus is there. He's going to come north to the Citadel. You need to get them to the Citadel.
I have to go. We'll talk about this later.
Fine. You're a runner?
It's good to see you, Del.
It's good to see you too. I love you.
I love you too.
Be
I'll be
safe.
fine. It'll be okay.
Alright. I'll catch up with you.
He runs off towards the east gate.
Okay. I need to go speak with this commanding officer.
That's what you're doing.
Yep. If you want to come with me, that's fine, but it's okay if you want to rest instead.
I think we need to report in what we saw.
Let's go talk to
Get a nap, at least for me.
the Sand Wizard. What's his name again?
Schneer.
Thanks. Let's go talk to Shanier.
So that's where you're headed first?
Well, you know what? You guys talk to Shanier. I'm going to go talk to this girl.
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
you're not going to split the party?
We are. We're going to split the party. I got to talk to Geralt, whatever his name is.
Gerald.
And in the chaos of everyone splitting up, I follow Cedric.
Invisibly?
No. I don't even make a big deal out of it. I just walk that direction.
I guess it's just you and me reporting to Schneer.
I haven't popped out of invisibility yet.
You say to the invisible air.
Yeah.
God, and then, okay, so I'm alone. God damn it! What am I supposed to do? I guess I'm going to go to Schneer.
That's what you yell. You guys hear it coming from nowhere.
Whatever. I'm going to see Geralt.
He's already moving off. Artigan, what are you doing?
I'm going to Chenier, but
Did you respond to Garabon ever?
no, I'll
Son of
follow
a
him
bitch.
invisibly.
You guys are both invisible?
No, I stepped out, remember?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm holding my spear.
You're holding the spear that they pulled out of you?
Yeah.
You all just go random directions.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's start with Garabon and Artigan. Garabon, you head towards the manor.
And I'm grumbly.
Do you
So-
mutter under your breath?
Yeah, I'm just... Actually, no, I'm pretty vocal about this. Like, why the hell are they just going off in different directions? We have to focus. God damn it. And where the hell's Artigan?
He continues on like this for a while.
Ranting to himself.
Give me a perception check. Both of you. No. Yeah, both of you, but they're separate checks. It's not a group check.
That's good.
10.
Total?
Yeah.
You're a little upset.
Or actually, it's an 11. Sorry.
Perception. Let's see. Oh, there we go. 16.
Only you succeed, Artigan. You see a woman walking through the streets. She's walking with a couple other people. It's Karina.
Oh, snap. Split the party 4 ways. Do it.
Yep,
This is
invisibly.
going to happen regardless. I don't want you to split the party 4 ways.
Done.
Well, it's happening now.
So you leave without telling him?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't know I was there in the first place.
I know. You get so You head over towards Karina, and she's walking with a tall, almost Amazonian woman, dark black hair. She's wearing furs around her collar. Actually, almost all her clothes is lined with fur on the outside. And she stands almost 6'2". She's a really tall woman. Karina looks very small next to her. And you can tell they're walking together, walking with purpose. Not the same direction as you, not towards the manor. They're walking past you. Garavan doesn't even see her. He doesn't notice her or who she is. What do you do?
I'll approach him.
You're invisible.
Mm-hmm.
You approach. They don't see you.
I'll pop out of invisible when I'm relatively close and how far away am I from the caravan?
Not very far. You can wait till he leaves if you want.
Yeah, I'll follow him for a little bit and wait until he's out of earshot and then...
You purposely make sure he's not around.
I'm sorry.
I might harbor some pretty bad feelings for Karina, so I understand why you're doing it out of game. I don't hold it against you out of game.
Mm-hmm.
In game.
In game, you don't know what happened.
If I knew.
Yep, if you knew.
How do you step out of invisibility? She seems to be walking. They're not even really talking right now. They're walking quickly through the streets. Soldiers rush past.
I'll be like 15 feet away and I'll go, I thought you were meeting up with, what is it? The huntsman.
From behind her then, because you pop up behind her.
Not where I told you to be.
If I can be to the side, that would be better. If the way they're walking, I would end up behind, then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Because you're kind of following.
Mm-hmm.
She stops and she grabs the lady's arm, her forearm, turns around, looks at you, and you can see. Give me an insight.
Insight is 20, not natural.
Wow.
20. That's really good. Her face lights up and she runs up to you, Art, again, and she throws her arms around you.
Oh, yeah.
And
way to go.
You can hear her like,
He's like,
Artigan, you made it. I haven't left yet. What are you doing here? Did you come to help?
Yeah, we just took out a giant and a lot of hobgoblins.
I had to help the tribes people come back. She hasn't let go of you yet. She still has her arms wrapped around you. Oh, I wanted to stay through the fight, at least, through the war. I want to help. Anything that I can do. Where are you guys going?
Well, I met up with Delarin and Merritt.
So she slowly looses her grip on you, and you can see her face slightly sour as you say Delarin.
And Garavan. And we managed to... I don't know what that fort's called, but...
Fort Cedric.
Fort Cedric. Managed to make it out to Fort Cedric. Closed up the wall. They only have one giant that got through.
She's not hugging you anymore, but she hasn't stopped making contact with you. She still has a hold of your arm a little. Where are you gonna head next?
Well, it depends on what the plan is. I'm gonna meet up with committee, basically figure out what our next step is.
Are you gonna continue going with them?
I guess we'll see.
Well, I want to help. I'm gonna stay. These people offered to help as well. I think the enemy's moving. We probably have to get going. Maybe I'll see you before I go back.
Stay safe. If you need a quick escape, find me.
Alright, Artigan, you take care of yourself.
You as well.
She turns around and heads back. Garabon, you're headed towards the manor by yourself.
Grumbly Garavon.
Grumbly, grumbly, grumbly.
Son of a...
Garabon, you hear.
It's Hack.
Oh, you didn't make
I stop.
You don't see him around, but this is near the manor. You can actually see the manor. What happened, Garabon?
I don't know what happened to you. I thought you were going to west of the wall.
I was gonna go east of the wall.
Or east of the wall, whatever it was. What happened?
It wasn't safe. There were too many enemies. I figured you guys were already dead. Did y'all make it back? Where's Delaran?
Delaron's chasing after some commander in charge of his brother's battalion.
He steps out of invisibility as if he steps out of a shadow. It's Hack. It's still day out. He looks around, but no one's really paying any mind to you or him right now. Everyone's in a rush.
Artigan is somewhere. I haven't seen him. And Merritt's doing something. I don't know. I'm going to Chenier. You want to go?
I was waiting for you guys to come back, but I wasn't sure you were gonna. Yeah. What are we doing there?
Honestly, I don't know, but we're going to find out. I'm going to report what happened.
What happened?
Well, you probably know. Artigan took down the wall.
I saw that. That's when I left.
Yeah. Well,
I saw an explosion.
Yeah. If you would have stayed, you would have seen us take on 2 giants, some wyverns, and Magnus' shield. We killed one of them. We killed one of them. And then we had to get out of Dodge. We were too depleted.
I just wanted to get some sleep, honestly. I'll go with you.
Yeah. You can help tell what Arkin did, because I have no clue.
So you walk into the manor. The soldiers look at you, and they look at Hack. This is the same soldier that flipped you off on his way out. He actually flipped Delaran off. But he doesn't say anything. He doesn't stop you guys. He gives you a dirty stare.
I'll just give him a smile.
Hack looks at him and is like, "Fuck you." And he flips him off.
I think I kind of like Hack right now. It's starting to bond.
You guys are a lot alike.
That was dirty.
I kind of laugh at that as we walk by.
And he takes his hand off his blade after you pass and go up the stairs. He purposely lets you go first. All the time.
That's fine.
And the doors open to the war room. You walk in, and you see Tarvis, you see Chenier, you see a couple of other people that you hadn't seen before, but you don't have any background in soldiers, so you have no idea really what position they hold. You know Tarvis is the general.
Well, your heroes have arrived.
Tarvis looks over. What happened?
We took down the wall, and then we
heard that, actually.
We proceeded to attempt to attack the remaining giants.
How many came through?
Well, 2 came through. Well, there was 4 of them, according to Arvigan.
Hex says, "No, there were about 8,
God damn.
but Artigan killed most of them."
There were plenty of innocent casualties after the wall came down. He said they were trying to bring through a device, but that probably got taken down as wall came down. Delaron led us into battle with the 2 giants and the shield. We took one of them down, but
Chenier looks at you. He's like, "Do you know which one?"
it was a
You
red.
took-
It was a red one. The
And
one
There's
that
some that remain.
the one that remains throws lightning.
The storm giant.
I suppose that's what you call it.
That's gonna be a problem.
He was almost down, but we were too depleted. Delaron called for a retreat, so that's what we did.
Did you wound him?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's good.
The shield is very powerful, though.
You saw Rathis.
We did, I think. I think that's what it.
And you live to tell about it. That's more than I can ask.
Merritt said there was some odd things about him. He was like that he was extremely powerful. He could hold a lot of spells at the same time.
See? We have a little bit more planning to do. Are you still in the war?
I don't think we ever left it.
How are you feeling?
And point to my chest.
It's mostly knitted up, but your armor is a little split here, and you can see past the split that some of the flesh has still not been completely healed.
I'm alright.
This is going to be a war that's different from most, because we don't have any healers.
We heard anything about Riverstorm since.
I've heard not from Riverstorm, but I've heard from the king.
You were able to contact him.
He's still alive.
Where?
Up north, on the north coast, near Castle Fulgrim. He said that they had been... I didn't talk to the king directly, but they said that he's alive, and I believe them. I talked to Lawrence One Eye. He said that there's something there that's stopping certain magics from getting through in the castle. It's been abandoned. There's no one there anymore. They didn't have any trouble taking it over.
That's too bad. We should have been there.
It would have been for nothing. I'm glad that you're here. We need all the help that we can get.
So what are your guys' plans, and where do you need help? Because we have a lot of different directions we can go right now. Magnus's reach is everywhere.
They're already starting. They're gonna be here within the hour.
Oh, jeez.
Coming from the east on the river, there's a fleet of ships. The hobgoblins. That's when we start the assault.
In an hour?
Within the hour.
Oh,
Where are your friends? We could use their help.
Yeah. Well, they're doing their own thing again. I'm sure we'll reconnect soon. As long as I'm here. What do you know about a temple in Gethrel? Where's that temple? Gyeldon. I'm sorry.
That's a big... Yalden is the entire continent.
Wasn't that over here?
Temple of the Three Furries.
Yeah.
Three sisters.
What do you need?
Three sisters.
Is it Three Sisters?
No. The Temple of the Three
Furies.
Furies.
What do you know about the Temple of Three Furies in Galden?
I haven't heard of it.
Has anybody here heard of that?
You look around, and some of them kind of give you a look of confusion, but they seem pretty busy. They're still talking, they're making plans, they're talking about... You see runners come in and out, take their orders from the generals, and move. It's not very quiet in this room. They're planning an assault. I couldn't tell you.
That's fine. I was just
What?
asking if you might have known.
What's going on? He does take the time out of all this chaos to ask.
I'll speak to you, but no one else here. Not that I don't trust anybody here, but
They
I don't
didn't
trust
hear you, but
anybody
now they
here.
look over at you.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So he'll take it aside. While that's happening, where do you go, Argan?
After I talk to Karina, I'll go back to the
Manor.
Shanir.
Shanir. Okay. Delaron, you need to go find a general, but you have no idea where they're at.
I just
Or
grab
their
the
commanding
highest ranking
officer.
soldier I can find and say I need to find Gerald immediately. Is it Gerald or Gerald?
Gerald.
Gerald. I need to find Gerald immediately.
Maybe it's Gerald. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Whatever. Gerald. I need to find
It's the
him.
name I
immediately.
had to come up with on the spot because you keep asking me everyone's name.
Gerald. I need to find Gerald immediately.
Do you want to know this guy's name too?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I should have been like,
Sergeant
who's
so-and-so.
this girl you're traveling with? Karina?
No, you shouldn't have. Let's find out. That was a terrible roll. I don't know where he's at. I have to... Never mind. It's too busy. I gotta go. And he leaves.
Alright, whatever. If I can't find Gerald quickly, I'll grab one or two more guys. If no one knows, I'll go talk to Tarvis. Because Tarvis will know.
The second soldier you grab, you're looking for high-ranking officers, or it really doesn't even matter at this point?
I mean, I'm looking for anybody who is in the chain of command above, like, basic spear dude.
Privates.
Yeah, so I can find a sergeant, that's cool. If I can find a captain, that's cool. But, like, anybody that I can find that
Okay, you
is
see
in the chain of command.
someone coming through on the streets. He's on mount. He's obviously not a private. They don't
Okay.
really... the cavalry is not meant for privates, mostly.
Sure.
Usually, they're the nobles or the rich would have the horse.
I grab the reins of the mount for a second.
Give me an animal handling.
Nope. Alright, I will. 14.
14.
So not horrible.
The horse rears up, and you can see the guy that was riding him in full plate armor. Whoa, whoa, hey, stop it! What are you doing?
I need to find Geralt immediately. It's an emergency. Should I use persuasion?
No.
Okay.
He looks at you. It's an emergency. There's a
Yes.
war coming. Of course it's an emergency. I don't know where he is.
Okay, thanks. I let go of the horse. I just go talk to fucking Tarvis.
Right?
Tarvis will know.
Merritt. You
I'm
follow
just
Cedric. He takes his orders to the eastern gate. And when he gets there, he hands them off to one of the soldiers. You're not really sure of their rank either. He's like, "Are you sure? Now?" And Cedric just kind of looks up at him a little befuddled. He obviously doesn't know what's in the orders.
Mhm.
You can just tell that from the interaction. I was supposed to carry him from Commander Gerald. He's like, "All right, thanks. You can report back."
Okay.
He nods his head, and Cedric runs your way. Doesn't even notice you or realize that you were a party to Delaran.
Mm-hmm.
Runs right past you.
Yeah. I turn around, continue walking. I follow him.
You follow him.
I'm gonna get there before you do.
Yep. You will.
At least we're convening into two separate groups.
You're gonna love this. He runs to the manor.
The seasoned manner of planning. Yeah, I know. Obviously.
You head to the manor.
Is his name Gerald Chenier?
No.
Oh, man.
You follow him. Delaron, you walk into the room.
Okay.
Into the room with Tarvis, Garavon, Heck, Hardigan.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Hardigan, you're there too. Are you still invisible? No, you stepped out. That's right.
Yep.
He just stepped in almost the same time he stepped in.
Oh, nice. So Cedric's there too.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hardigan.
Okay, all right. Tarvis, good to see you're up and about.
He was talking with one of the other ranking officers.
Hmm.
He doesn't even really pay any mind. He barely turns his head. And
I step up
continues
to the
his
table to look at what's
conversation.
going on. Like I'm part of the group.
Okay. You step up to the table. They're not actually at the table right now. He's off to the side talking with one of the others.
Okay.
But the table, some of the pawns have moved around. So they had everyone stationed in Woodhaven
Mm-hmm.
in the city. They've now moved some of the pawns to the two outposts that flank the river. Not the cavalry. They've moved the infantry there. They've left the cavalry in the city, from what you can see, at least by how the pawns show.
Okay.
You didn't see the cavalry when you're going through, but you didn't really traverse the whole city.
Yeah, it's fine. You have a storm giant coming your way, and the shield's still intact.
You say to Tarvis,
Or I'll talk to Chenier. Chenier looks like he's more available. Tarvis kind of hates me, so.
yeah, that's what Garavon told us.
You guys are moving troops around now. When is the assault planned? Are you going to
Am I
preempt
there?
the strike?
You are
No,
there.
I'm a sidebar with Chenier.
He's
Oh yeah.
talking to
So
Shania.
you're there. Hey.
Hi.
Do you know Geralt?
He basically flicks his eyes over to the guy that Tarvis is talking to.
Perfect. Excuse me. I go over to there.
I'm sorry about that, Chenier.
Sorry about what?
He does what he wants to do. He's not focused. Trying to control things that he can't.
Okay. So I'm going to step into the conversation with Tarvis and Geralt.
Alright, so they're talking about troop movement.
Mm-hmm.
You step in. Tarvis looks at you. Can I help you?
You can. I need a favor. I know that we're not necessarily on favor-giving terms anymore, but I know that you're a friend of my father's, and I hope that you still care for him as much as you used to. Because his other son, my brother Cedric, is here and has enlisted despite his wishes. My father was trying to keep him out of the military, and I would like to have him discharged from service.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Fuck. Inspiration.
Reroll the low one.
14. Oh, no. How long does inspiration hang around for?
10 minutes.
Alright, well then. 14.
If
If they
you'll
don't
allow
use it,
it.
they lose it.
Huh?
If they don't use it, they lose it.
Yes. If you allow it, though, if I see him trying to work his will in there.
Unless he actually told you his plans,
Okay.
I wouldn't allow it.
Okay.
If he told you his plans, I would definitely allow it.
Okay.
Well, too bad I didn't tell you my plans. So, 14. Tarvis, please. He's just a boy. He's younger than I was when I entered the service. This is not the kind of war for fresh troops like him.
Who's his commanding officer?
I point at Gerald.
Gerald looks at you.
Him and
This
Cedric.
old man that has a completely shaved head and a large, gruff beard. grayed mostly with a little black in it. The man looks at Tarvis. Tarvis nods, and Geralt looks at you. What's the boy's name?
Cedric.
Cedric. And if I discharge him, whose charge is he under? How old is the boy?
How old is he? 17?
16, 17.
Yeah, he's like 16.
He's a man now.
Right.
We're in the middle of a war, son.
I understand.
Where is he gonna go? We are closing up shop, to say. Everyone inside. No one's left out of the walls. You want him to sit inside with the women?
What's he doing right now? He said he was a messenger?
I don't even know who he is, to be honest.
Can you keep him off the front lines?
He thinks for a second, then he says, you can be in charge of him.
I'm supposed to take a teleportation trip to Gyalden to retrieve some sort of a Tome of Ascension from the Temple of the Three Furies before Magnus can get a hold of it. He's going to try to use it to become godlike.
Great. I was trying to keep that
Or
point.
become a god. And I need to get to the tome before he does.
So you're leaving.
Well, we'll stay through the next battle. If it's going to happen soon, when is it happening?
Within the hour.
Okay, so we'll stay for that, guys. I with you too. Or you're there too, I guess now.
No,
Not yet. We'll stay for the next sortie.
I'm talking to Shanir. I'm not paying attention to you. You're going to have to get my attention.
I'm kind of tapped out on spells. Taking
I
out
mean,
those.
I'm pretty hurt too, but even in just hand-to-hand combat, we're better than rank and file. Way to mute your phone, bro.
I thought I did.
Not muted.
We're better than rank and file soldiers.
That's true, but I mean...
That was the horns of battle.
There was the horns of battle.
I mean, I'm pretty much down to base lowest things I can do.
I can swing a sword, that's about it.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I've got one resurrection as a whole and an ace in the hole, but
Well, you know what? If we take a rest, I can make sure we get as much healing as we can.
if we have an hour left, we can take a short rest, a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we'll stay for the next sortie.
Then you're his charge.
That's complicated. I'm best utilized in the front lines.
Here's charge. Does that mean you give him orders, or so you can order him to not be in the front lines?
I'm very busy right now. I'm sorry. That's my best I can offer.
Alright.
Not gonna discharge someone in the middle of a war.
I look at Tarvis.
He shrugs.
Can I pull Dalaran aside?
I mean, yeah, you can pull me aside.
Okay. I think your brother might be able to help out as a messenger for Shanir. I think he's the safest person in the area.
Shanir, would you agree to that?
They're off on the side. They're not.
Okay, well, I'll walk back over. Hey,
To Shanir?
yeah. Shanir, I need a favor from you.
Sure. He's at a desk on the other side of the room. He's writing some different scrolls, some different letters.
Hey, listen. My brother's here. My younger brother. He enlisted. And he wants to fight, but I just convinced Tarvis and Geralt to give me charge of his care so I can give him orders. You desperately need a messenger, don't you?
At that point is when Merritt walks in. Cedric came back to the manor. He didn't go up to the war room, but he just sat in one of the main barrack rooms. That's where he went to.
Okay. For the sake of convenience, I will go upstairs rather than
Stay with him. Yeah.
I mean, you can go sit with him if you want.
No, it's fine. He's back here. It doesn't look like he's obviously reporting to anyone.
No, in fact, you see him go into the barracks, and one of the guy greets him. A younger kid as well. Someone that looks about his age.
He's a year older than me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's like a big kid to me.
So I'm like, hey, listen, my younger brother's here. I have charge of him for the next battle, at least. I need you to use him as a messenger and keep him out of harm's way, please. I'm going to go to the front line and do what I do well. But I don't want him underfoot. A, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. And B, I don't want him to see the things that I'm going to do.
I can always use more help.
Thank you.
He turns around and continues writing.
Okay.
Merritt walks in.
Hey. So,
He's just downstairs.
Thanks. Good news and bad news. The good news is I got my brother put under my guardianship for the fight, and I'm going to attach him to Shanir as a messenger to keep him out of harm's way. The bad news is we're going to go do what we do at the front line and try to keep as many other people alive as we possibly can by killing them first.
You see in the corner Hack. He's now sitting atop a large bookcase. It's about 5 feet tall, but Hack has managed to climb all the way up, and he's using it like a stool.
Hack.
You did notice him when you came into. Everyone noticed him.
Okay.
He is just sitting there.
Hack, huddle up. You're part of the group. Come on, man. We gotta talk
You
strategy.
all can huddle up here.
Okay, fine. Let's go over there.
Oh, Hack, you didn't make it through the wall? I was hoping I gave you enough time, but...
There were more giants there.
I'm glad to
There's
see
a
you're
lot
alive.
of people in that tunnel I didn't want to go through. They were carrying something.
How many people?
Could you tell what it was? I couldn't tell.
It looked like a boat or something. I don't know.
Boat?
That's weird. How many people?
They were gonna cross with the giants, I bet.
A lot of people. I don't know. I left. I couldn't get through there.
Why don't you just teleport
To where?
to the other side of the wall?
I haven't ever been there.
Blind teleporting is dangerous, I think.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
So, you want to do me a solid?
What?
I need you to follow my brother around and keep him safe. I'll pay you. If we find the guy whose head you want, give me his name and a description of him. I'll just knock him stupid and take him back here for you.
I'll take all the fun out of it.
Oh, alright.
I'm not gonna follow a kid around.
Does money still motivate you?
Not much.
500.
Fuck off.
Alright, never mind. That's all I can hand out without permission.
I got like
Well, you're here with us.
Yeah.
10 times that.
Well, I can't match that. We don't have that kind of money.
I think Shanir would keep him safe.
I hope so. Anyways, alright, so then you're going to come with us to the front.
Fuck off.
Do you want a shot at this guy or not?
He's not gonna be at the front.
Where
He's
will
the
he be?
general.
He's gonna be at one of the forts. You can still sneak in, probably.
I don't know. I was gonna wait till he took the city and find him.
We can't let him take the city.
Work with Shanir, see where he thinks the general will be.
It sounds like there's a dying baby in your kitchen.
Probably be the best.
It's a dying cat.
It's kind of wild.
So many cats in this outpost.
Sorry, that sounds just really weird. Okay, so, alright, so we're going to the front. We can't let them take the city. So, it's up to you where you go.
I'll stay here. That was a good idea. Shanir know where he's at, right? And Shanir just kind of makes a gesture at random. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
Continues writing.
Shanir might know where he's at.
Guessing he'd have the best idea.
Right. Okay, guys. Are you ready to do this?
I think I'll start playing some battle music. Get the
Nice.
Song of Rest in there.
Song of Rest, sweet.
I want to get a song of rest.
That's
Wish I
been a
had-
long time.
Wish I hadn't blown all my weight on hands and my healing myself.
Double check, make sure it hasn't gotten stronger since I last used it.
So you're
Do
gonna
we have
take
time for
your
a full short rest? At this point, probably not.
You might, but you probably won't start with the front lines. Depends what you want to do.
I'm going to the front lines.
Then no. They said within the hour.
So, unless you really need to wait the hour, but it's not going to make a difference to me. I'm long rest stuff. I need an overnight to make a difference.
Well, the good news is the damage we did to the Storm Giant, that's going to carry over.
At least a little bit.
Chenier, he's still writing something. Hopefully they won't use the Storm Giant for the initial assault.
Right.
This could be a long time, depending on how well they do.
Think about me all and do.
I might want to do a short rest.
Well, okay, it'll make a difference.
Good.
Alright, well.
It's probably a good idea for us to stay back. I mean, if we're on the front lines and they come from the river, we're going to be out of position. Here, I think, is more of a mobile. We can do what we want.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna sit in the war room.
Yep.
Do battle music, and if we get the hour, we get the hour. If not, well, we get battle music.
Song of Rest. You guys sit in the war room and wait. It's really hard to do. To not be out there on the field, to not be there helping.
Before we do the rest, I'm going to run down and tell Cedric what's going on. Bring him up to sit with Chenier in case Chenier needs a runner.
Okay. He is upset at you.
That's
You
fine.
can tell.
I'm okay with it.
But he keeps it to himself mostly. And you walk him back up. And he stops talking to you for the most part.
It's fine.
You ask him questions, he'll probably answer. But he sits there and he has his little knife and he whittles away a little piece of wood that he's been carving.
He can hate my guts as long as he lives. I'm fine with it.
Delron.
And you guys sit there at the war room. Battle will commence while you're here. You see them moving pawns around. Runners come running back. You see Chenier. He's actually standing near the window a lot of times. And give me an Arcana, anyone that has it.
24.
25.
Wow. Yeah, he's definitely relaying messages magically through the window to someone at a different outpost. And they're relaying messages back. A quick form of messaging or running messages.
And just pipe in quick. If you need us to move somewhere, let us know.
He starts kind of just describing the battle. Tells you that the boats are on their way through. They've already made it through the gate. And they're going to be passing the two outposts soon. The outposts that flank the river. The generals are moving the boats. They move the boats up the river. Little time passes. And they're kind of moving at this point the same time because Chenier is starting to move the dirt. This big dirt map. He magically forms the shapes as he's standing by the window. The ships come up to the towers. It's going well so far. They're repelling them a bit. The first ship went down. This is happening slower than that, a little. They've managed to sink another. One made it through. You wait for another 15 seconds. They have an aerial fleet. More wyverns. Oh no. It's not looking good. One wyvern down. There's more. At least 15. Another ship's gone through. Troops are having trouble holding.
Alright, how long until that spell you're casting
Another 20 minutes.
takes place?
20 minutes.
It's not even a spell, it's you to roll your hit dice.
Yeah, I know, but
It's an extra D8.
do we get spell slots or
Settling into
anything
the
back?
spell.
20 more minutes.
Will we get spell slots back?
Nope.
Only get short rest things back.
They've managed to take over one of the outposts. The north outpost has been taken. Men are retreating.
Don't fall back to the city.
He looks at Tarvis. Tarvis shakes his head. Roll an insight,
Everyone?
everyone.
13?
Pass was 16. Use that. Or
19.
insight.
13.
14.
He gives him a gesture. Shanir does, and Tarvis shakes his head. They definitely have something planned. Tarvis looks over at him. It's time. They need to blow it.
What?
Shanir shakes it or nods his head up and down. And he concentrates.
The bridge?
The outposts. We're bringing them down.
Is everybody out?
No, they won't make it. You hear an explosion. From really far off. You hear a second explosion. Almost simultaneous. He forms some of the dirt outposts falling into the river, purposely blown into the river. A blockade. For now. It won't hold them for long, but it's something. 2 ships made it through. The troops routed them. After another few minutes, they've taken 1 ship down. One's still coming, but they're hurt. Another 5 minutes pass, you still have 15. They've stopped their assault for now. They've taken the other ship. 5 total. 20 more ships behind the blockade. No one's come from the north. They're not sending the storm giant.
That's good.
We might have saved ourselves some time for now.
How long do you think it'll take them to clear the blockade?
I don't know. We might have another half hour.
Did you have some barbarians that were following your orders as well, that were helping out?
So Tarvis is over by the war map. Shanir shakes his head no. No. Losses. 200, at least. You get your full short rest. You can use your hit dice to heal. And you get an extra
D8
D8
to heal.
to heal if you have any wounds.
Too costly.
Those are the worst hit dice rolls ever. Tarvis looks at you. This is war. It's gonna cost lives.
How many men did you sacrifice for a half an hour? You're different, Jarvis. You've changed a lot in the past year.
Since you were
Under his command.
Since you're under his command, so about a year and a half, 2 years almost.
Past
Since
couple years.
you deserted your own battalion, it's only been like 3 months, 4 months.
Oh, when I deserted my battalion, he was the guy that I had to argue
I
with.
mean, the people you took with you.
Oh, sure.
The Fallen.
Yeah,
Since you left the Fallen.
they're dead. They died.
Not all of them, but yes.
Olivia doesn't really count.
Are there any ground troops moving, or is it just ships?
Some of them have gone ashore. They're reconvening. Probably to clear wreckage. To regroup.
What side of the
To be
river
ready
are
for an assault in case we try to throw anything their way. But we shouldn't meet them on the open field. That would be suicide.
What side of the river are they on?
Most have gone to the southern side of the river.
It's the same side as us, sir. Do you have any more of those explosives?
3. We've used most of them. Some are on the bridge. Some are in the city. Some of the walls.
If Tia feels like flying some explosives.
Have a quick flashback of last time one of our
Pride. Skadoom. He's like sad look right before he got nuked. I still haven't seen
My
him
whole
back.
thought is maybe she can drop it from a safe distance up top.
Oh, what do you think?
I don't even know if she could carry them, honestly.
Are they
It's
too
5
big?
pounds of explosives in a metal casing, which makes it at least 15 pounds. So I don't know if she
I guess
can
we
or
can
not.
figure out if she's
Stupid find familiar
Encumbered.
spell is so complicated.
companions. She is.
What's your strength?
It's probably the most complicated spell in the game.
Am I familiar?
Yeah. Or polymorph. Those two.
Yeah.
Strength of 6.
Oh, she could probably carry it.
The other option, depending on how much you want to risk on this, you could also send her with one of the bags, because that doesn't change in weight. As long as she can
6 strength
Drop it
carrying
out.
capacity.
She appears from nowhere, since you had commanded her last to disappear. What do you want me to do, Merritt?
Your strength score multiplied by 15. It's the weight in pounds that you can carry.
So 6 times 15,
That's enough.
60
Yeah.
pounds.
It's 75, 80 something, 90
90.
pounds.
Oh,
90 pounds.
90. Yep,
Yeah, she can carry it.
90.
Well, they're throwing around some ideas for you. Did you hear what they were saying?
Me carrying something.
Explosives. Potentially dropping them from a height.
Okay.
I think how many of these explosive packages do we have?
Chenier looks at you. We've used most of them. We have a small reserve. In the basement.
The nice thing about this is you're dropping them right in the enemy camp. We can pull it off.
Or
We're gonna drop them on their ships and nuke their ships.
That's another option. Take down some more ships.
I'll take some too.
Can requisition whatever we have left from Atticus. He has them in his chambers.
Yeah, if we take the ships out, then they have to make the march overland, and then the walls will hold them for a little bit and give us tactical advantage.
Just a little bit. Yeah. But just kind of motion to Tia, and we start walking downstairs.
Everyone?
No, just me and Tia.
Just you and Tia?
Unless
Alright, so
somebody
Merritt
actively
leaves.
walks.
I'll message Schneer before I leave and like keep an eye on Cedric, keep him near.
Okay.
And then I leave. I'm like, Cedric, I hope to find you well soon. I know you're mad at me.
He is like, his head's down, he's whittling something, and he hasn't been running any messages.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell he looks upset, most likely because he feels useless.
I know
Under
you're
his
angry at
command.
me, but I'm trying to keep you safe. Okay, I know you're angry at me, but I'm trying to keep you safe.
He just continues carving his little statue or whatever it is.
Hey, Dylan. I think we need to get to the front lines.
It's time for me to go. Stay with Schneer.
Shanir looks at you guys. Front lines will be behind the wall.
No, we're gonna go take out the ships and or some troops where they're stuck behind the blockade.
You'll be by yourself.
Okay.
It's not the smart thing to do.
Since when do we ever do the smart thing? We just fought two giants and the shield inside of a keep.
Caravan, you interested in going to the front lines?
I'll go where you guys want me to go.
Chenier, are there any other explosives you would like to tell us about?
I've already told you. There's some on the walls.
On these walls.
On these walls.
Why?
If they get through the walls, we'll need to blow them. If they already get through, it's too late anyways.
Would you rather have them on the walls to blow the walls, or would you rather have them dropped on the enemy camp? Possibly take out some boats.
Possibly. The explosions aren't extremely large. You might get a small grouping of them. Don't kill hundreds with those explosives.
No, we just want to hold the ships.
You haul the ships, you run them ashore.
Yeah, and they have to contend with the wall instead of coming in off the beach. That'll make it a harder siege for them. Buy more time. It's a war of attrition we want.
I need to be placed in the walls when the siege hits. I can do some pretty decent things from far,
Okay.
as tapped as I am.
Alright. So we're gonna go try and hold their ships.
Good luck, gentlemen.
See you soon.
So you all head out. Merritt, you are going down to Atticus's.
I'll probably stop by Merritt and talk to him as we head out.
He's already gone. Already headed downstairs. You guys kind of stopped and we're talking to Shanir. He turned back and he's gone.
I'm gonna go find my steed outside. Find steed.
He's dead.
But I can recall him.
Oh, you're recasting the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Find
Steed.
It's like, yeah, you can't find him. He's
no,
dead.
that's the spell.
Okay.
It's Find Steed. I'll be outside getting Clyde back together.
Merritt, you enter through the secret passage, down the staircase to Atticus's little laboratory. The wall panel tink, opens, and Atticus is there mixing some potions. Oh, hi. Hi again.
Hi.
Did you ever get that teleportation circle? You said you would let me know, but no one ever let me know.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the way teleportation.
To the swamp.
We were gonna ask if it was okay to give it to him.
I saw it. I could give you some vague description, but I don't know that spell, so I wasn't able to study it properly. Hardigan saw it, and I believe he has it. I bet I wish I could give it to you. But
Okay.
he has,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he has it memorized or copied somewhere. But right now, we are tasked with taking as many explosives as we can carry. And we've heard that you have place.
Yes. Oh, well, I have a few left.
Okay, how many is a few?
He walks you back to the crates and barrels that he had slid out of the way of the teleportation circle, and he pops the top off of one of the barrels. And inside it are a bunch of different little canisters, all the same size that you had blown that one time for the gates.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know how big the explosion was, because when you did it, you fireballed.
Sure.
So its explosion might have been within the explosion of fireball even.
Okay.
But there is probably like 9 in this barrel, all about that big. Kind of just stacked around. No real order to them. Not neatly stacked. In fact, some of them look like they're just kind of balancing on each other.
Okay. I'm gonna just reach in. No, grab 2 of them.
They have these long spikes for handles on each side. Other than that, they just look like a bowling ball.
Okay.
With metal casing.
As a raven, could you carry 2 of these? Can I say to Tia? Or is I can't? I guess is it like a kettlebell, or is it
Just
they have
long
got crazy
spikes.
handles on the outside?
Yeah,
So
not
probably
like
one.
a handle.
Okay, it's probably just one.
Like you would carry them like this, holding your hands outward.
Okay, looks like I take 2 then. I give 1 to Tia. So we're gonna go flying.
She reaches around the cannonball, the explosive, and she has to reach around it to grab the handles. So she's now carrying it like a man would carry a large kettle or something.
Alright, test the weight, make sure you can manage.
She zips up into the air with it. Phew.
Wish us luck.
2 and 9.
I mean, I don't really have a way to carry more than that.
You have the bag and you have the bag?
Yeah. No bags, no...
We'll go
As
down
you
there and
walk
pack
up,
the rest
they
away.
walk down, and you meet up in the hall.
What's up?
Don't kick the barrel.
How many explosives do you have?
We've got 2.
Are there more down there?
Another half dozen.
Let's just take all of them.
Take what you want.
Tia can make runs, maybe. Do flyovers.
These explode when they're dropped? You think it'd be enough of a spark? Or would you have to light them and let her
I'll
fly?
have to light them.
I mean,
one fuse.
how long does the fuse last?
It depends how short it is.
We have to
go
cut
ask
the own fuse.
Atticus, how long does the fuse last?
He pulls out a fuse, half a foot long. It lasts about 20 seconds, maybe.
Okay, so if that's 6 inches, 3 inches, 10 seconds, an inch and a half, 5 seconds. Is that what we're looking at?
I wouldn't go short like that.
But that's the way it works, right?
In theory.
Sweet. I just started stuffing them in my bag of holding. I take all of them.
You take all the explosives.
Good to know. Do you think one of these has enough concussive force to hold a ship?
I hit you with the fire bolts.
Yeah, right. In the bag.
Sure.
Do you think it could do more than one ship or just one ship? What's the blast radius look like? One
like
ship.
10
Okay.
feet.
How many of these are on the wall? Do you have 11 more?
I don't know. He's lying.
I'm going to lean forward. Here's the deal. If we take 20 with us, we can maybe find a way to haul 20 ships. If we haul the ships, we force the soldiers to come across land, and we might save this godforsaken outpost. But if you don't tell me where I can find these explosives, then we can't do that. And things get a lot worse for everybody here. So I need your help, Atticus. Please. I'm going to try to persuade him.
Yeah, you can roll your persuasion.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Mm-hmm. 12 plus 8. I'm actually a persuasive guy.
No, I know. Except the Tarvis.
Fuck Tarvis.
There should be at least 5 to every outpost on the walls.
So there's 5 here on the walls.
There's about 50 on the walls.
We just need 11. Can you tell me where I could take 11 from so the walls will still blow if they have to light them? Or if I take 11, are the walls not going to blow?
They're all under guard. I put them there myself.
Can you help me get 11?
No.
No, you won't, or no, you can't?
No, I won't. I was under orders to put them there.
Whose orders?
Tarvis.
Fuck.
Fuck Tarvis.
Yeah. Alright, thanks. I'll be right back. We have 9. Get everything ready. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Are we not going?
No, I need to convince Tarvis to give us 11 more explosives.
This is taking too long.
Yep.
Look, if we can't haul all 20 ships, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, hauling 9 will be good. I mean, I can make you invisible. So if needed, you can go swimming if you really want to haul some more ships.
Okay, let's go.
Classic Artigan.
Good to know.
I come out, and I set mine down, and I turn into a giant eagle, and I grab on.
How are you going to light the fuse?
I have a way to do
You
that.
have plans, okay.
But that's the only way I can fly over.
How big is a giant eagle?
I have a strength of 16.
So you can hold one in each hand.
Giant
What's
eagle
even better
claw can do it.
You know,
is you could carry me,
Mhm.
and I could ride your back and drop him out of the bag of holding.
How high are you going to go up?
Well, how fast does something fall?
See, this is. I don't know if bringing you along would be the best idea.
It's a great idea. I can light him on fire with my sword. I can just light the fuse into my sword and drop it.
Well, I guess that would be a better idea than me changing out of his form.
Yes, it would.
He doesn't say.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm going to hop on your back and light him with my sword, and we'll drop him off.
Waiting.
Okay, I hop on your back.
So you guys are waiting
You
on
guys
the
wanna-
outskirts.
Ride
guys-
Clyde. So we can get close.
So what do you guys want? What are we gonna do?
Okay, ride my horse! Ride my horse! As he
Getting on the
takes
horse
off.
to ride now.
Hey, Clyde.
Yep.
You jump on Clyde.
Because I can communicate with Clyde telepathically.
He's like, okay, sir, okay. What do I do? What do I do?
Follow the bird, Clyde, until I
Okay,
tell you
okay.
to stop and hang back. You're awesome. You are my favorite horse.
There's a slight hesitation with him.
He's like the last time he said this.
Drop a bomb on Clyde.
All right, so
Okay, so how fast does the thing fall?
I mean 150, right?
Sweet, and that's in 6 seconds.
But how close are you going to be?
We can
Out of arrow
go.
range, right?
Air range is 300. So if you fly 300 over,
That's 12 seconds.
I just give it 12 seconds of wick, give or take.
Just involved.
But you have to aim.
We would go straight down the river.
You do 20 seconds, hold for 7.
It's not going to be exact science. You're going to do your best to hit from 300 feet up.
What's the AC of a bird with a giant eagle?
He can't tell you. He looks like
Yeah.
he's an eagle.
Does it look tough?
He'd probably be as
I do.
easy to hit as like an archer or something.
It's kind of easy. He
He
looks
doesn't have armor.
easily stickable.
His skin might be a little durable, but yeah, he doesn't have armor.
All right.
They might be a little
I-
quicker.
I understand your language, but I can't speak.
That's cool. So I'm like,
You could hope his quickness would take you out of arrow range, but it's probably not gonna take you out of arrow if you're in arrow range.
So you're saying is the closer we are to the ships, the easier it will be to hit.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But also easier to get shot at.
The highest arrow range is 300, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
And
most
then
guys
after
have
that, it's
disadvantage
disadvantage.
outside of short range.
Yeah, but I'd still stay around that 300 mark.
How hard is it going to be to land one at 300 feet? Pretty hard, huh?
It'd be difficult.
What kind of a roll is it going to be?
It's not gonna be dex. It'll probably be intelligence. Gauge your range, distance, how long it's going to take to drop. An eagle doesn't hover, they fly, so you're moving while you're dropping.
It's true. So closer is easier.
You know? You could do like a dive bomb down, and you could drop from there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just flapping.
Let's see.
All right, I'm
in
going.
the direction
Okay.
I have no idea what's
Right.
in.
You see below you, Garavon and Artigan on Clyde. It's like running up to the gates. The gates are closed.
You're going to have to either open them or...
Yeah. Do they open when we get to them?
They don't open them when they see you. But they see you, the people that man the gates.
Open the goddamn gates!
Give me an intimidation check.
Let's say we're just passing through the gate. Just going out. I don't know if that counts as a helping action or not.
14.
14.
That's pretty
Garavon yells, "Oh my goddamn gates!" Let's see. The gates start opening.
Nice. Like, oh, shit.
Although you have to
That
do
works.
like one pass around to come back, give it
It's
enough
fine.
time for them to open. They open straight up,
Okay, so here's the deal.
and then they
Right.
seal back down as you ride out.
I am going to make you a little bit harder to hit, right? And we're going to cruise by pretty low. And I'm going to drop the bombs off your back as we're going. I'm just going to hold my sword out and just push them over so the wicks hit as we go past the ships. And just blam, 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 blam. But we're going to be kind of close. Because I
Strafing
don't
around.
want to miss.
So right now we're up pretty high.
Yeah.
Okay.
My butthole tightens. I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait, what? Did you unpolymorph?
He just tucked his wings
Check
in.
the wings and
Oh,
we're going
okay.
down.
I was like,
Whoa! Yeah, kind of like that.
Gather some speed.
Yeah.
And you do. You start strafing in. You can see the ships where you're at.
Okay, so I pulled my sword out.
You
I'm
see
like-
Clyde. How fast does an eagle go?
Compared to Clyde?
A giant eagle fly of 80.
Fast.
You won't keep up, but you can
Yep.
see them.
So I'm gonna pull out my sword. I'm like, all right, they're gonna see us coming. I light it.
Do you
Luminous.
stay on the south side, more near the south side?
I'm gonna fire it over the ships.
I know, but they're
Oh, sure. There's more
For your
archers on
run.
that side. Yeah. For our run, we should probably come from the north side of the river because there's not guys on that shore, right on that side of the river. If we approach from the south, and they're all beached on the south side of the river, they're all going to get shots
We're
at
gonna do
us.
a curve and go up.
So we should come around from the north side and zip past all the ships, and that's when I'll just send them off.
That would probably get me and Garavon reaching it about the same time there.
Yep. And you hear Clyde go, I can't keep going, sir. I can't keep going.
That's all right. Slow down.
Where do I go?
Uh,
You have no control over this horse. It's unnatural because it's just going full speed without you controlling it.
stay along the river until you see the ships, then stop. That's what I tell them.
Oh, God.
It stops.
Gonna fly off.
Give me a deck save. It sees the ship from very far off.
It's like,
Run toward the gate until
Great
you get
vision
there
for
and then
a
stop.
horse.
A dex save?
Oops, sorry guys.
9.
1?
9.
Okay. Total?
Yeah.
Which
8
one of
total.
you guys is in front?
You
I'd
both
probably be
flip
fly-
off the horse and land in the dirt as Clyde comes full stop. He digs his feet into the ground. You can see smoldering smoke from where he digs his feet into the dirt because he leaves like soot
Smoldering
stains
prints.
wherever he steps.
I think that's our drop off. Okay, let's go.
You're not
to the
even
rest.
close.
Cool. Well,
He just saw him from really far off, and Delron said, "Stop when you see them."
I meant something different. That's all right.
He didn't know that.
He didn't. Nope.
Well, I guess we're doing the rest on foot.
Who's in the front?
When-
Does he tell me that he stopped?
He said, "Okay." That was the last thing he said.
Okay.
He's really
I don't
dumb.
know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can see him, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
What's your passive perception?
It's only 10, but I have advantage to roll it.
So it'd be like a 15.
Sure.
Yeah, you see him stop, and you see Garavan flip over the horse. Artigan comes tumbling after.
I'm like, oh, maybe don't stop yet. Listen to Artigan. Do what Artigan tells you, I say.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
He tramples Gareth.
Yeah, let them get back on you, and then just do whatever Artigan says.
He can't tell you that. He can't tell Artigan that.
Nope.
He just stays there. He'll go up and bump you, Artigan, with his nose.
I guess that's our drop off.
Okay.
Unless you want me to roll an intelligence check.
Well, you turn to walk off, and he grabs you by the cape.
Ah, what the?
You try to walk, and it's like, "Darn."
Stay here with me.
He yanks you back.
Should I make an intelligence check? I mean,
Sure, give me an intelligence check.
natural 20. Okay.
There you go.
He
So
motions with his head.
okay, I think Delaran gave it a command for it to pay attention to it. So let's get back on.
You guys now enter your strafe.
Okay, so we're going in.
Back on and getting closer.
And
to
you
the,
are making bomb runs.
Got some bombs ready.
I don't think I've ever done this in D&D.
My sword's lit, so they can see us for sure, because I'm a light in the sky. And
Give me an intelligence plus, so make an attack roll with your intelligence instead.
that's horrible, but
Instead
all
of
right.
your strength.
What is attack?
I just rolled a d20, and it's my intelligence plus my proficiency.
Proficiency with bombs.
I guess I am.
I mean, you are pretty decent at chucking things.
He's proficient with every weapon.
Yeah.
I'm a death machine. I'm totally proficient
Just like a
with
fighter.
bombs.
You probably are not proficient with bombs.
I was gonna say mine is going to
I'm
be
like,
not correct.
totally, we do this. I just
If
start.
he found nukes somewhere, he'd probably be proficient with those.
I'd be like, oh yeah, these things go together.
Roll 1.
Okay, here we go. 18.
That's a hit. You see one ship explode.
Before we get close enough to start blowing stuff up, though, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay.
So to give you a little bit more AC.
They didn't even see you come.
Oh, sweet.
You can tell.
Cool.
But you
So,
still
like,
cast it.
Skadoof, skadoof. Just
The
to make
first
sure.
one hits. When you see wood splinter and shatter. Number 2.
Are they all about the same size ship?
There's a couple that are bigger, like there's a frigate or two here, but most of them are like your little sloop that you were riding in.
Okay.
Number 2.
Number 2.
18.
There's also a hit.
Skadoof.
It hits.
It's 2.
I think this is
The explosions are pretty small, like a 10-foot radius, but it looks like the first one, when it hit, it went through the deck. It
Nice.
exploded from beneath, and you see wood shatter up and above. The second one, 18, is also a solid hit. It goes
Sweet.
through and
All
it's
right.
going so quickly as you're going by.
So I'm just like basically slapping them off and lighting them on the way. It's because we're zipping through.
You see the
Oh,
hobgoblins are starting to react. They're starting
Did it hit my
to...
wing?
I roll a 1.
You roll a 1, it rolls off your back.
Can I use my inspiration?
I'm like, oh shit! I
Nope.
fumble it, and it's like fuck. I just get down.
It takes a second, it hits your wing, it starts to roll. You flap your wing off, so it throws it up in the air a little, and then it starts flying downwards down. Boom! Give me a dex save, Josh. Delaran, sorry.
Shit. Natural 20.
But
I
you
get the shield
hold
in the way.
on. No, there's no damage. It's not even
Oh,
going to
nice.
hit you, but the shockwave of the explosion sends Merritt out of his strafing run a little.
I'm like, whoops! It's okay. It's all right.
There's
Just
the
need some
third
practice.
Thank you for the sound effects.
Are we still lined up over the ships, or are we off now?
He
That
corrects
tip.
his course, but you can
Okay.
see they're starting to react. They're starting to...
Are we getting close to
ready.
the hobgoblins or no?
That's cool.
You are getting closer. You can see this happening. You can see the explosions.
How far away are we, would you think? arrow range?
Not quite yet. You will be
Okay.
soon.
We want to hold the ships in the front, so the ones behind them have a harder time getting
What's your
past.
plan?
Well, you're loosing arrows. We're on horseback, so we can run faster than they can.
Like the Huns, dude.
Yeah, dude. Gotta do it.
If they get close, I can do a couple things.
Okay.
You are galloping in on Clyde, going full speed. He runs 100 around. Number 3.
This is
Or
number
four.
4.
Yep.
17.
17 is also a solid hit.
Number 5. 9.
It is not. You do light it. It goes down and it lands in the water. You can see water blow upwards like a fountain. Some of the ships are pushed
Six.
away from each other.
That was number 5.
That was number 5. Okay, so
2 missed
6.
so far.
You're still in your strafing run, and 1, 2, 3 hobgoblins have a chance to shoot. You're pretty far up. You're not 300 feet, but you are at their disadvantage range. It's a miss. But what is your AC?
13
Two
plus
better,
Shield of
so
Faith.
15.
Miss. All 3 arrows go wide, and the further in you go, the more ready they are.
You got 4 more bombs.
Cool. Here we go. 8.
That is also a water hit.
So 3 more. I'm just gonna roll them all at once. Okay, so 14, 17, and 22.
Hit, hit, hit. On the second to last hit of this strafing bomb run, give me a perception. You two.
6
You
of 9.
two are within range to start firing
Fuck,
arrows,
mine's
but it is
horrible.
a mass of hobgoblins. It's an army.
Not me, I'm in the middle of some shit right now.
18.
4. Sorry.
I
Pulling
can
down
only
the
fire
perception average.
Couple
since
arrows
game
around.
1.
Couple arrows around, so
Roll the hit, Garavon. Are you trying to get into range?
I'm just controlling the horse, trying to keep the hobgoblins 300 feet away.
Okay.
He's gonna swoosh.
Roll
yeah,
it.
I don't really
Probably
have.
as we approach, we'll just curve and do that.
Make a strafing horse run. A cavalry.
And if they chase us, we'll run.
I'm just doing regular. Oh, that's a 20 to hit and a 20 to hit.
So you do hit.
Stop again at a 45 degree
And
angle.
you can roll your damage.
Let's see, 18 and 17.
17. Through all the chaos. They didn't notice you at first, but now you've been noticed. You can tell that they're starting to form up lines, form up ranks. You stay out of range. You move back out of that 300-foot range. What'd you roll your perceptions, Artigan? Not Artigan.
18.
Merit. 4.
Yep. I'm busy with some shit. Like,
You are very busy, but you, Merit, as you're making this strafing run, you see them whipping some sort of contraption up and around.
no, it's a ballista or
It is a
something.
ballista. Normally used to shoot ship to ship,
Hmm.
but now they are aiming it upwards, and they're having difficulty aiming it at your trajectory because you're pretty much above them.
And we're flying it 120 around.
Yeah.
But
160.
As
160
you're
around.
flying,
We're
they
like-
start whipping it around, and they're trying to wait until you pass by. They're gonna take a shot, and this one's gonna get a good angle, you can tell. They have 3 more ballistas on the other ships that haven't been hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm all out. Do you want me to throw yours or do you want to throw it? Because I don't know what's going on.
So first
So we're coming around, and I can see that there's one waiting right for me to cross that line.
this
gonna
one
happen.
is gonna happen, but the other 3 are waiting for you to get within their range.
Well, I would like to change direction very suddenly
Fuck.
and go down.
It's like, do you want me to let you? What?
Roll a dex save. I'll give you advantage because you have no more bomb runs. You're holding
Sure.
on for your life.
Okay, so 20. A natural 20. So I'm like, do you want me to wait?
And you see
There you go.
one
Like-
giant arrow loose. And it misses, and you see it come by you guys.
I'm like, whoa!
Too close.
Yeah. Okay, maybe just I'll light it and you throw it. I just light it right now.
He lit the one you're holding onto.
Drop me.
Let's get out of here. Just light it
You're keeping
really
up
quick.
with it.
Oh.
You pull up,
Pull up.
Whoa. Yeah. All right.
and you guys gonna make a second strafe?
Yeah, we're probably within.
They're forming up.
I guess it's up to Art again.
I
Yeah,
see the hobgoblins
I'm
getting ready.
Are they following us, or are they still?
They're forming lines.
Okay.
Forming rank.
Yeah, I'm following parallel.
Okay. You guys follow. You can make a couple more attacks, and you see the lines split. Archers step up, and they loose.
22 and a 17.
22 and 17. Hit. Garabon shoots 2 arrows as a hail of arrows comes your way.
Oh, snap.
I guess I don't even know why I'm rolling this damage. I'm not even sure what's going on. But
Because you might kill him in one shot.
16 and 14.
Are you shooting at the same one or different ones, or you don't?
Well,
even care?
I'll try to shoot at the same ones.
So the second arrow is usually enough to take him down.
Okay.
Yeah, if you double shot a guy. Good job.
And a hail of arrows comes your guys' way.
And that was probably a lot more damage because I just assumed I was shooting someone different there. But I'm sure it's okay. They're dead.
So we're going to start with Garabon. These are all disadvantage attacks. The black dice and the purple dice are together, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Hit, miss. 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 AC again?
18.
Miss. Hit. Miss.
Oh, no.
Hard again.
That was only 2.
That's not bad.
Hit. Wait, AC?
21.
Miss. Miss. I forgot your AC is really high now.
Mhm.
Miss.
Yay, heavy armor, bro.
Hit. Miss. 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 What's Clyde's AC again?
Bad. Clyde's AC is bad.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I'm sorry, Clyde.
And a hail of arrows.
I'm so sorry, Clyde. At least this
Hit,
time it was
miss.
Artigan ordering him to his death, not me. Let's see. Warhorse.
Hit.
His AC is 11.
Okay, I thought so. Miss.
Come on, Clyde, you can make it.
Hit. 3 hits.
Oh, God.
In this hail of arrows, 2 managed to hit you, 2 managed to hit you, 3 managed to hit Clyde.
Oh, poor Clyde.
How much hit points does he have?
Only 19.
So first Artigan take 11 damage. Garabon take 10 damage. And poor Clyde take 16 damage as 3 arrows. One sinks into his neck.
He's
One
still
sinks
alive.
into his butt. He kicks, not real hard, but enough. And continues charging through the hail of arrows. Everything else lands at the feet of Clyde or just in front of him.
I'm pulling him away now.
You're pulling him away, and you
Yep.
see there's almost a definitive line of arrows as you guys cross through.
Well, all right, you guys. Yeah, that's good. Don't die.
You guys are diving
Fine.
in towards the
we
ship.
pulled
You
up.
pull back up. There's gonna be a couple more arrows though your way because you're now closer.
Yep.
So first,
You got hit points, right?
Merritt.
Got some.
That's a hit.
Oh, snap.
And 15?
15 is there.
It's a miss. Lucky you. That's a miss and a miss. One hit. Same thing. Miss, miss. Miss, miss.
Sweet. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe we should get out of here. Didn't Tia have a bomb too?
7 damage, Merritt.
I'm sure she dropped it back in there somewhere. 7?
7.
Did
Yeah,
she
we'll
even
say she
light it?
dropped it somewhere.
All right.
I've never done a bombing strafing run in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Neither. This felt very World of Warcraft-esque, like I was going on those missions or something in the Outlands.
I guess so.
You're riding the weird, like, flying lion thing.
I like your flapping.
Yeah, once
Is that overheard?
Yeah, it's the flying lion thing that you're at the mount that drops bombs on stuff in Outlands.
once we're out of bombs,
awesome.
we're gonna bank
Just a little bird.
and go to the unoccupied side of the river.
Oh, yeah, so this way.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they head away. You managed to hole 6 out of 9.
That's pretty good.
And when
Not
you
bad
hit,
odds. We're trying to hit the ones in the nose so that we sink them and make it trouble for the ones behind them, right?
I understand.
Cool.
They all sink.
Nice.
6 out of 9.
It's pretty good.
Oh, 6 out of 20, really.
Still. That's about a third.
Somewhat successful run. You can see that the hobgoblins are scrambling below. As you pass, they're starting to swim to shore off of some of the ships. The southern side. They're all meeting up on the southern side right now. Most of the ships are going ashore now.
Sweet.
Anyone get a message from Chenier?
No?
I think that was successful. I think I can. Can I see the eagle?
You can see him leaving.
Okay, I think we're good. Let's head back.
Word. Let's go. Giddy up.
You head back towards the city and wait. Another waiting game. The hobgoblins, by the time you get to the city, have mostly formed up. And you can actually see them when you turn back, starting to set up camp. Preparing
Sweet.
for a siege, preparing for a long-term battle.
Okay, so we get back to Woodhaven.
They open the gates when you're coming.
Go over the gates.
You go over the gates. You had enough
Open
hit
the
points to
damn
survive the hit,
gates.
right?
What's that?
You had enough hit points to survive the hit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The eagle himself had 26.
Oh, okay.
That's good. Glad the ballista didn't hit us and wink you out of eagleness.
That would have
sucked
been
for
so
me.
bad for you.
Yeah. We would have been like, like dug furrows in the ground.
I would have taken out the rest of the boats, but it would have been bad for us.
How'd you take out the rest of the boats?
Fireballs.
He has so many fireballs.
Really?
Well, I have 2 more,
Oh, okay.
so there would have been 1 boat left. But either way.
Well, 11:15.
Sweet.
It's a good place to break, guys.
All right. For
Different
2 weeks.
Different things happened than I thought. For one, you guys ran.
First time ever in a campaign I've ever been in. I was thinking back. Never retreated before. You just
I don't
always
think
fight
I've
to the
ever
death.
seen a retreat.
All
Yeah,
fights
it's
are
fights to the death. Yeah, all fights are like
No matter what.
It's
man.
possible it might have been to the
Thunderdome.
death.
I don't know. I think that the shield could have done a significant amount of damage to us. If you know its power, it's done. He's got high level spells. If you can hold concentration more than one spell, it's really bad.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's really
yawn
bad.
there.
Just
It's
yawn.
really bad.
That was a yawn rant.
It was. It was like.
Yeah, if he's got like a belt or something that holds concentration of another spell,
That's just not
I
good
need
for
that.
us,
I think we
I
both
mean-
need that.
right? But we have to kill him to get it, and he power word stunned me.
I mean, if I can
He
turn.
made you stunned and you didn't have a chance to fight it.
No, and the only reason that I got out of it is because I have awesome saves. If you power word stun one of you guys, who knows when you would break that shit.
God, I wanted to kill that giant so bad.
Well, you did
I feel like my next attack would have
I think you guys got through a quarter of his hit points.
Yeah, your next attack.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
But actually, you guys didn't. The fall did.
Yeah, the fall hurt.
Fall was really bad.
Hey, I did that. That was my damage.
Could use dispel magic. Hopefully.
Have an inspiration after
Oh,
the fact.
yeah.
There's my inspiration after the fact. I forgot about it. That was pretty good. You dispelled his flight, which was awesome.
I hope it keeps him from flying next time we meet.
Yeah. Well, let's do followers, roses, and thorns, and then we're going to do a giveaway, guys.
Oh, yeah.
A big giveaway. So, if you are just tuning in, if you weren't aware before,
Caught myself.
we're doing a dungeon
good,
tile
man.
giveaway for the U.S. only.
Do the giveaway.
Asterisks.
Asterisks. That means, as long as you've said something in chat in this upcoming 10 minutes, you're eligible for the giveaway. So go ahead and say something in chat that makes you eligible. May the best man win. It is US only, so when we announce the winner, we're going to see... Well, when we announce the winner, let's... how do I
Oh, they're
do
only
this?
eligible if they say something in chat?
Yes.
Do they have to have said
So
something?
you don't say anything in chat.
I mean, I already have.
But in the next 10 minutes.
What about, what's his face? Bearded Duder that wanted to be in it but had to go to sleep. I'm
They
gonna
have
throw
to
one
be
out there
active within a
for-
certain amount of time.
Who was it?
Bearded Bastard lives in Canada.
Is he the one that goes to sleep?
Yeah, but he lives in Canada. It would be very, very expensive.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he said anything like he wants to pay the shipping cost.
I'm curious what Chenier is going to say about our
Okay.
bombing run.
But everyone else that's here, so it's pretty much a if you're here kind of thing for the giveaway.
All right. I told him I'd let him know if he won something, so we'll let you know. So we're going to let him know that he doesn't get to win.
Yeah, chat to win. You're not supposed to chat.
I'm telling them. So far, it's just JP
Well, if you
Morse.
win, you're not gonna.
I
be
don't
eligible.
count. I don't count.
You don't count or you can't count?
I can't
mean,
count. I'm not Girvon.
That was good.
All right, we got JP Wars 93. Thank you for following us.
Yeah, JP. All right.
So yeah, all of our US watchers, go ahead and say something in the chat if you want in on the giveaway. For the next few minutes, we're going to talk about the game. We're going to talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, and go from there. Let's start with Josh. So this
what did I
is
like?
actually like you as a player. That's I want to kind of
Okay.
define it as you as a player. What did you like? What did you not like? Because me as a DM wants to be better for you guys.
Okay, so not Cooper.
So not what your character liked. I mean, your character probably didn't like that your brother was there, but
Nope, but I thought it was
made
good.
it interesting.
Yeah, to make it interesting. Yeah, so I like the fact I like that. I liked a lot of this game. I like that. I like the combat with the giant that we finished up.
Yeah.
I like the strafing run. That was fun. So I kind of like a lot of things in this game. I don't know. I have a hard time choosing. But probably my brother showing up was whatever the
You say yawning again.
coffee's running out. Yeah, I know. My brother showing up was probably the part that I liked the best because it kept it interesting and kept it like visceral. So that was good.
What did you not like?
I kind of dislike running away. That was a little bit of a bummer, but I feel like it made sense. Like, we're starting to come together as a group. Delaran, like, actually probably cares about these guys and saw the really real possibility of somebody dying, especially after our 8th lightning bolt. So, I think that's what Dev would have done, but I would rather have stayed and scrapped it out to the death because...
Because you have many characters made up.
Yeah, because I'm less attached to Cooper and the gang than
What?
Cooper is.
You've
I
played
love
37 sessions
I
with
love
him.
the characters, right? But if they die, it's not my life. Like, it's just like, oh, fuck, man. But
That seems a little attached.
I'm attached, but not as attached as, like, my character.
my character's like, this is life and death. Someone could die. And he kind of was just like, hey, we should leave and try to work this out later. So I disliked running, but I feel like Cooper thought it was the right move.
Matt.
I'm going to piggyback. I really didn't want to run. I really didn't want to run. If Merritt had, like, dimension doored me, I would have probably...
It took some work to get you guys out of there.
Yeah, like, I would have, like, created space for myself. But I was just about to use the Dragon's Breath from my bow for the first time. But I got dimension doored. I think we could have taken him if this guy didn't want to run away. But it's good, you know.
Never ran before.
Like, you know, if
you get to experience it within your first year of gaming.
Right, if running's like not common to do, like that's kind of cool. So maybe that's my rose and thorn.
One of the things they tell you as a DM is prepare your players to fight anything you throw at them. You just have to prepare yourself for that because they don't run.
They fight to the last man, yeah.
So if you think, oh, they'll run away from this big dragon, they probably won't.
They're like, die, dragon!
It's something that I've had to learn, like, and I've just had to be like, as I prepare encounters, if there's something you can't defeat, I just plan for it. And I plan what happens afterwards. I don't want to TPK you guys if I ever throw something that's more difficult than you can take.
Mm-hmm.
But they will have consequences. You know, maybe you're taken captive, or maybe something's going to happen afterwards. I don't want to just be like, here's a level 20 encounter that you can't win, but you're going to fight it anyways, and you die. Next game. So, something you have to keep in mind when you're DMing. Just a little bit of a tip.
But
what was your favorite part?
I don't know, the first battle, like, all around was awesome, I think. I did not like that you threw the wyverns at me again, but I knew they were coming back at some point, but it's just the reason why we weren't able to focus all our energy on that fucking giant.
You did pretty well.
If those weren't there, I bet we could have.
Yeah, I try to throw you a curveball here and there. You can't just stand on the outside and shoot for free.
Yeah, but I think the game as a whole it's pretty hard to find anything wrong with this game today.
Alex?
My roses and thorns are both probably the first battle. So the issues I had was I was too far away to be able to do anything when it mattered.
Welcome to them last game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple things I wanted to plan out, but yeah, I was just too far away to be able to get in range before the entire battlefield changed. That and the flying mage up there, I kept wanting to be in range of counterspell to be able to do some stuff about him, but it's 60-foot range, and he never came more than 60 foot from the ground.
He's smart. You can tell he's a smart one.
Yep. So it was a little bit frustrating because it was like a battle of mages, but the mages were both keeping the distance.
Although, to be fair, I had things in mind, like, if you won the battle, you might have been able to do different things.
I will say, if he had come within 60 feet of me, I would have cast Dominate Person on him. And probably would have done a legendary resistance or whatever he would have, but...
You would have tried.
I would have tried.
Could have been interesting.
Yeah, if he didn't have legendary resistance and I was able to get him, my commands would be... blow all your high-level shit on that giant over there.
Use your best powers.
Yep.
Cool. What was your least favorite then? Being far away? What was your favorite part then?
My favorite part was being able to use my spells when I was in range. So, like, when I was in range of the giant. Hey, get down. You know, stuff like that.
I feel like you had some clutch spells. Argon always has clutch spells. Yeah. It's nice having clutch spells.
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
I think the rose would be novelty. Even though it was a tough pill to swallow, retreating was brand new. A bombing run a la Star Wars was new. So some of those things, I'm not sure if I could pick one over the other. Negative. Anytime we have a full combat session, it always starts to get hard. Part because even with all my notebooks and stuff, I can't ever remember all the things I can do. There's just literally too much as a magic user. I've never been a high-level magic user, and
You multi-classed.
I have multi-class. I have multiple racial, class, subclass, another class. And
I always
subclass
forget Hellish
abilities.
Rebuke. I always forget it.
Yeah. And then on top
You
of
always
that,
forget
tons
how
of
to hit
spells.
people.
And
many numbers.
Tia making things like it's just super hard to navigate all that stuff.
And you gave your familiar a personality, which also makes it harder because it's just more people to remember, more things to remember.
Yeah. And you don't want to just use her as a stat stick and sacrifice her, but
Well,
yeah, that's your horse.
let's see.
And then
more.
One extra thorn. Atticus creeps me out.
Yeah.
He's a freaking yeah. I get
He's
like the
weird.
willies. I just want to get out of the basement as soon as possible. Like, give me the bombs.
Yeah, you were just like,
you
let's
stay
go
down
to-
here.
We're
Stay
going.
down
He
here.
just ran the fuck out.
Atticus came from Finner and Friends.
Oh man.
Oh, Atticus is the wizard that robbed Finner?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
You didn't know that?
No.
That's funny. Atticus came from Finner and Friends one shot, which is really Artigan's Adventures. When you guys were walking through the manor, Mist was kind of creeping through the manor, and Finner got lost. He went to a basement somewhere,
Couldn't get out.
couldn't get out, and Atticus trapped him, turned him into a snail,
Charmed me.
charmed you, and
Got
took
all
your
my
money.
shit from me. Yeah, and then let me go.
That guy.
Yep.
So he came from a one-shot. This is one of those times where a character I'd never had any intention of making or keeping around just happened to be there. I like him because he's hilarious.
Sort of.
He reminds me of the weird guy with the Coke bottle glasses that drives around in the ice cream truck that's a little bit off. The tune's a little bit weird, you know what I mean?
Well, if you find children in his basement, feel free to kill them.
Right.
No, he's in his basement, so no children will be able to
Did
fit
you
in
open
there.
these ice creams for us? That's weird.
All right,
Yes, I did.
we are rambling on, so everyone say one more thing if you want to be in the giveaway. But I'll do my roses and thorns. Yeah, just say one more thing because it's a 10-minute, in the last 10 minutes. My roses and thorns, let's see. I would say it's really hard to pick a rose from this game. I liked a few things that happened. I liked the combat. I felt more comfortable with this combat as a DM. Bringing everything closer makes me feel better about what's going on. Being able to explain your combat off the grid with the wyverns better. That was my rose. My thorn. Some of it did feel dragging. Near the end, I would think. I mean, it is a war that's being prepped. War is coming. It's not just going to happen instantaneously. I take it back. My rose was you guys deciding not to short rest. Or not to leave. And you took your short rest. And you had to watch from afar. That was my rose.
Yeah, that was a really good part.
That was
I forget.
hard.
Yeah, that was a really good part.
That was pretty hard.
Listening to Chenier.
Tell what's going on.
He was
not
like,
being
oh,
able
we're
to
going
be
to
part
blow
of
them
it.
up. I'm like, what?
That was my rose. My thorn was the dragging. There was some dragging near the end, especially when you all split up. Why? Why, guys? Why? Can't you just go as a group together?
Show our love
Not
for each
split
other,
4
right?
ways.
I was gonna go with Garavon, and then I saw her. So
Yeah, you did that.
That was my thorn. You all split up 4 ways.
I just did it for fun.
You're like, yeah, I go with it.
I have one last one. Oh, it hurts. I'm gonna go roll the giveaway now. It'll announce it in chat. If it's you, I'm gonna re-roll the giveaway. It'll announce it in chat. Say something in chat if you want to be part of
Should I
that
say
giveaway.
something?
No, you don't say anything. U.S. only.
You're out
I'll
of
be right
dice.
back. You guys can entertain them for a minute.
Yeah, we're going to entertain him. All right.
You can talk about other stuff. I don't care.
So what's
Tell a
happening?
story?
What's happening in two weeks?
Yes. So next week we won't be here.
Nope.
Because
The
it
week
will
after
be the
Christmas.
2 days before Christmas, something.
And the week after that.
And then the week after that, because this is awful.
Close to New Year's.
Because
New Year's.
I think
Because
Ryan's traveling and I won't be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. He's not here.
And so this
No,
is, we're 2 weeks into our current level. I wonder if we can talk to Ryan. We're Christmas present of our 2 weeks away.
I was hoping.
starting the new year at a higher level.
Leveling up.
Level up at the beginning of the year.
I just gained spells. That's about it.
And
I get magical secrets.
That's cool. I get spells, but spells are always great. More smiting.
Norse May. I want to.
I think what do you get at second level sorcerer?
Second level? Sorcery points.
Oh, nice. I could use those for smite slots.
I really want the next
Whatever.
level. If we get the next level, it makes a big difference for me.
I'm just spell slots and smiting from here on out.
Yeah, I think in future campaigns, I will probably not multi-class or not magic. I don't think doing both of them is very wise. It gets real complicated.
I mean, maybe for you, so multi-classing into Warlock is not good if you're a magic user because Pact Magic doesn't stack with normal magic stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're two different magic using classes, it's not as horrible as it is for you because your slot progression keeps going.
If you're like a druid and a cleric or something,
Sure.
that's easier.
If you're a druid or cleric, or if you're a bard and a sorcerer, bard and sorcerer's not bad because you can get meta magic for some stuff, but your slot progression.
Oh, what just happened? Pokehorse just
going.
won the giveaway, guys.
Hey, good for you, Pokey Horse.
Pokey horse. You got the heya. You got the hello and the heya. JP Wars,
Pokey Horse one? How the fuck do you know?
I do because you scroll back up before
Yeah.
all the.
Ryan said that it would
Well, we
announce
were
in chat who won.
Oh,
when he
Pokey,
rolled it.
congratulations, right. Okay, cool. Awesome, man.
Reminds me of Gumby.
Yeah, Pokey, right. That makes sense.
Good job, Pokey.
So, if you do like Sorcerer Bard, it can work out super well. You get meta magic for some of your bardy business.
Can you twin cast concentration stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yep.
Twin cast dominate person. You and you.
Oh,
Go.
God.
Fight each other to the death or whatever, yeah.
Well, whenever they take damage, they get to save again. So
I mean, with
You'd be better
advantage,
off.
right? If you have the liar.
yeah, I'm just saying it's better to have two people attack one person than have two people attack each other.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, or
All right.
if
So, Pokey Horse, congratulations.
We already said that, Ryan.
Well, I'm late on the congratulations. I was typing it. What were you telling the story of?
we're just talking about multi-classing and how like it sucks if you're a caster and go into Warlock, but if you're two casters that line up well, it's actually not as bad. And if you start off as a half caster, sometimes
I just gave up on knowing what you guys can do.
Yeah.
I'm close.
Sometimes-
I'm close to giving up on what I can do.
If you're a half caster, multing into full caster is good if you don't like your late game stuff, like me, Paladin and Sorcerer, or Eldritch Knight and Abjuration Wizard is another pretty popular one.
Also, we were thinking that maybe a Christmas present from the DM would be in order since it is the holidays.
Where's my Christmas present?
Um,
Only Alex brought Christmas
You can-
presents.
I
that
brought
was my
one.
Christmas present.
That's true.
that-
Well, this was
My daughter
from
said one too.
Alex.
But it wasn't astral.
So,
and
so what you're saying is
Josh
I
and I
get
have
to
been
level
really
up.
good about not like taking too long on our breaks.
And you've been really good at not talking during other scenes.
And I made sure you didn't have any crinkle wrappers.
And we did bring crinkle wrappers in today.
I mean, the faster you level up, the closer we end this first campaign.
And I can play something that's not a multi-class
Blah, blah, blah.
spellcaster. No, we can play at level 20 indefinitely until the story ends, right?
I mean,
And past
once
the
you're level
story.
20, you just
We just keep
Whatever.
doing it.
I think
we don't
level
have to turn
20
over.
is probably going to be our end game.
Well,
I think
yeah.
we're gonna be gods.
But we could be level 20 for a month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever.
No.
Why not?
That would be no fun.
Once you're level 20, that's it. You're the dude. Nothing can stop you.
Well, yeah, that's
You're
what I
like,
mean.
shit on the Tarrasque if you want
I
to.
can get the Tome of Ascension. American rule the world.
It's going to be new for me. This is all new. After level 13, I've
been
never
there.
done it.
Mm-mm.
Never ran it as a DM. Never tried.
Mm-mm.
and it's gonna get crazy.
Yep, because we're gonna be able to do some shenanigans.
Y'all level up.
Seriously?
Yeah. Merry Christmas!
So we got a couple weeks.
I was going to try to roll a persuasion.
I'm actually going to take my
13.
binder home to do this, though.
I'm just gonna be glad that I can't be power
Because it's
word stunned.
11:30 and I think I have to go to brunch.
Ew.
Wait, what did you say? You're somebody's.
No, I'm going to go to brunch.
Your what hurts?
Oh, okay.
It's a football brunch, guys.
Oh, all right.
We're going to
Sure
have
it
bloodies. The Vikings are going to probably dash my hopes and dreams of them making it to the playoffs again. So, it's whatever. And I only get some spell stuff. So, but I'm going to redo my...
Well, thank you all for joining us. Congratulations again, Pokey. Awesome. I have a ton of dungeon tiles to send you. I hope you get good use out of them and your group does. We used them for 2 years, and although I don't set up battle scenes as much as I should, and I have been doing it a lot more, I want to end up eventually getting more intricate battle scenes. This is just a big flat black space with minis, for the most part. Eventually I want to have, much nicer terrain. It'll be a while, though. You're hitting level 13, guys, so be ready for that. Don't come 3 weeks from now and not have your character level. We will have words. We will have level 13 for 7 games.
Slot. Woo! 4 level spell slot.
Yeah, I'm going to take my character sheet home because I'm going to redo my spells. I got
I'm
stuff
gonna
all
rewrite
over the
everything.
place. And
We'll miss everyone for a few weeks. We do enjoy having everyone here. We do enjoy playing. Maybe I'll do some weird stream while these guys are all doing their own thing. Figure
Play
something
some-
out.
Zombies in space one-shots and
Why not?
all those things.
Well, there'll be no one here.
Well, we can try to restream some of the one-shots. Well, one of the weeks we can. When you're gone, I can
Oh,
do
I
it.
was thinking of maybe just doing maybe I'll set up a board game stream or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just spitball.
if you're home.
But we'll miss you guys for a few weeks, and we'll start on the new year at a new level.
no,
With,
he's still
uh,
dead.
A war still brewing.
The war is not brewing. The war is brewed.
Well,
So that's the thorn. I wish we could have just...
gotten through the war
Yeah.
in one game. Is that how
The
war
7-year
works?
war is done. Congratulations, guys.
This battle. This battle. Because this is just a battle.
I'm actually glad that we get to level up in between because that gives me some more spells.
That's true.
Artigan's
You
gonna
might
be
get a
home.
full rest now.
Artigan, I think he can probably take about...
I don't think
anybody at
Artigan
this
should have
time.
any spells. I'm taking them all away. He's too good with
Oh,
them.
I get 2 magical secrets. I get to pick 2 7th level spells.
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy your holidays. Hope you guys get plenty of Christmas presents, especially D&D
Or
stuff.
Hanukkah presents, or Kwanzaa presents, or New Year's presents, or
Presents.
Whatever presents you want to get those. They're
get things for yourselves. Eat lots of good food. Enjoy
First level
people.
sorcerer spell.
See you in 3 weeks, guys.